be losing faith. Christians follow God and lead the youth astray. Can you stand for this? The choice for you to make, nigga, wait. Swear to God, my bitch ain't scared of God. I swear to God,
until the
my
end.
bitch ain't scared of no God.
Nothing would be more tragic than to stop at this point
Even I accept my
in minutes.
faith. Hold on.
Hold up. Hold up. We gonna get this work. We gonna get this work, nigga. Hold up.
What's up, everybody?
Let me work. Please let me work.
I'm just waiting. Okay, there you go. So, what a clap set. YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Black Atheist back with it. This is episode 6 of Your God Is Not Real. Myth got labeled. So how we rocking is basically my claim is that everybody's gods that they are worshiping, it falls into one of or all of these categories. Either it's a myth, a created creature, a human egregore, a man in the sky, or it is a gap of knowledge, a gap of information, ignorance, or it is a title or a label you are putting on something that is not a god and that can be explained naturally. So that is the topic. Those are the claims. Hit the thumbs up near the top of the video hit the thumbs up near the title of the video over on YouTube. Subscribe if you are new. I appreciate y'all. We've been going crazy. We getting like 200 subscribers every month, so that's good. You know, growing the shit, doing things. On TikTok, we need 200,000 taps. Amen. You know, let the Lord use you to, strengthen your fingers and tap the screen. Make sure y'all are supporting the live. You know what I'm saying? Help me out with the gift goal. I'm trying to get the C1 and then B5 so I can, talk shit be easy, right? Because that's what we want. We want to be able to talk shit to our brothers. Amen. Yeah, so let's get straight into the thingies. Oh no, don't run. What y'all running for? Y'all was in there, ain't running. He's scared of Black Atheists. Don't be scared of me, man. You can't lose here. You can only learn. Ain't no reason to back down. How old are you?
Me? I'm 38. I'm 38, man.
I'm 56, man. Respect your elders up. That's all I ask. Respect your elders.
Wow. But anyway, host.
It ain't on me. It ain't on me. It's in me. No diddy. But go ahead.
Oh, but you look young, man. But you don't look 56. Respect.
That's because black don't crack. Black don't crack, baby.
You are from the good generation. Good generation.
Type shit. Yeah.
Hey, but anyway, host.
Wait a minute, brother.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know
no
you.
Problem.
You ain't that
Do your thing, man. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you believe in God?
That title, that's so, yeah, it makes me scared, man, that title. But
Do
yes,
you
I do
believe in
believe.
God?
Yes, I do believe in a creator. Yes, I do believe.
That's not what I asked you.
Mhm.
That's not what I asked you. Do you believe in a God?
I believe in a creator. Yes, but I call it Nyame in my language. I apologize. I'm not so good at the language of the oppressor, but I'm trying to do my best.
I
You know.
feel you. I feel you. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
who is this creator? Talk a little bit more about your creator. Who is that?
Well, we believe that the creator, he creates everything, right? Yeah, we
Oh,
are
it's a he?
connected with it. In English, yes. In English, it's a he, right?
Is it a male in your language?
But in my language, it's an it. In my language, it's an it, but in English, it's an he. Because we men, we dominate this planet, so you know how we think, right? Especially when we speak English. Everything is a he. But the reason why I came up is not, believe me or not, right? Even I like the way you talk, and you are a smart guy, intelligent, you know, and do your thing, right? Yeah, and you will never can take the faith away from me because I was born in it, and I believe in it until I die, you know. And you know, but I love the way you talk because if you claim something, you need evidence. And my apologize, I don't have evidence for you, you know, so I'm gonna make it short. All right, but do your thing, man. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because yes, okay, do your thing. But I like your life. I follow you. You know, I listen to you. You know, and I know, you know, nobody has evidence for any God. I realize that too, right? But you know, we just believe in it. Yeah, we just believe in it. You know, and you can, or
Well,
how
I would
you
just
guys
say,
call it in English.
At least you're honest. You know, I just want y'all. When I'm saying y'all, I hate to lump you in with them, but I just want everyone to give the ignorant generation that never heard of these things, give them a fair shot to make a informed decision. Like if everybody would just do what you just did, we'd be cool. Hey, this is my shit. It's culturally exclusive to me. I was raised this way. This is what we believe in my town, in my country, in my village. It's just our shit. If everybody did that, we'd be cool. But that's not the case
but
now.
I'm
and we're fighting.
Yeah,
we
I
fight
know.
a different.
I know.
We're fighting a different. We're fighting a different fight.
Yeah, I know. And that's the reason why I came up. I like your life. That's it, you know, and do your thing because, you know, there is no evidence. Like I said before, you just believe in something, and believe means you don't know. Maybe you feel something or whatever, but believe means you don't know shit. Sorry for my language, right? And that's it. But I grow up with it and I stick in it. And, you know, I will die with it, or how you want to call it, because my ancestors believes in it. My parents believes in it. And I don't have stress at all because
thank you.
Nyame God, because Nyame God, he never put law on us. He gives us brains, morality. If you were not born with the defect.
Thank you, Spice. I appreciate you. Yeah. How old are you?
35. How old are you?
56.
You've been on this earth 56 years and you still don't know God?
Actually, I do know God. I know God very well. So much. I've literally studied God. I know where God comes from.
How do you study God?
Look into the cultural anthropology and the etymology of that word and see where it comes from, who made it up, and what was attributed to prior to things that we believe now.
Okay, so God is what other people talk He is.
See, where God is a cultural term, and it's mutually exclusive, and it was not all encompassing. Like, you know, you have to understand that this planet has been colonized by the Englishmen, the Anglo-Saxon, the European, the Caucasoids, as they call them, right? We're only speaking their language because they've colonized this planet. They've conquered. Manifest destiny, doctrine of discovery. That's the only reason why we're even having this conversation right now. So you ask me, have I been alive 56 years and I don't know God? I do know God very well. I know where God comes from.
So let's analyze what you just said, right? So there's no such things as people adopting words and using their own definitions for specific words. We can only go by what other people say it is. No, I'm asking you a question. That was a question, sir.
Oh. Well, there are things that are so I'll say it like this, because each cultural language has a word that is subscribed to a thing, right? That's not the issue. Like the color black, right? There's in every language they have a word for the color black. What do we do when this group of people takes?
I broke up. My thing broke up. So can you say it again?
Oh, let me turn my Wi-Fi off.
I'm sorry.
Let me turn the Wi-Fi off. Hold up. It'll break up sometimes. So every culture, because language is cultural, every culture has a word for the color black. That's not up for debate. We all know that. But what do we do when this group of people takes that culture's word for black and makes it mean red when it always meant black? What do we do then? Now we have cultural misappropriation by that group of people because they're trying to spread the color red when that word meant the color black. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. That was complete buffoonery.
Okay, well, the word God had a meaning prior to the Christians coming and changing the definition of the word. The only reason why the definition of that word changed is because Christianity, the church, right, the papacy. You look up what's called, you know, you familiar with the Byzantine Empire, right?
I am. So that begs the question. Can people take terms, take words, and make it mean what they want to mean?
100%.
Hasn't that been done in all of human history?
That's colonialism. They can for sure do it. They can do it all they want. 100%.
So I can do it too then. I can do it too then, right? If I want God to mean something else, it can mean something else?
Yes, you can. You can take it and misappropriate the word however you want.
So now that we agree, we agree that I could take the word and make it mean what I want, I'm using it to describe the creator of the heavens and the earth. Now, are you saying that, do you believe that there is a creator of the heavens and the earth?
No, I don't.
Right now,
heaven is made up. There was no heaven prior to the Babylonian exile, where those Israelites came in contact with astronomism. There was no concept of heaven. They worked Yahweh. There was no heaven and hell yet. Cosmic good versus cosmic evil did not exist within Israelite religion until their exile and captivity.
So people prior to Abraham, right?
Abraham wasn't real.
What proof do you have that Abraham wasn't real?
There's no proof that he existed. You'd have to give me something.
No, I don't have to give you anything because you're making the claim. Yeah. You have to give it to me.
So when I look at when I look at different cultures, right? Different ancient groups during the time of antiquity. Anthropology and comparative religion shows us that ancient groups of people, they make up stories. They make up pseudo histories of themselves as a cultural remembrance. This is across the board. In every culture, humans have done this. You are now saying that this is an exception to the rule of humans making shit up with no evidence.
Actually,
and I'm saying based on everything we know about ancient people, we know that they make up shit. We know that There's a book you can read. It's called Bible Myths and Their Parallels in Other Religions. And the author is literally showing you where everything in that Bible is pulled from, and it predates the things that is pulled from predates the Bible. This is a unanimous thing. There is no contention here except for the believers. Everyone else knows that ancient humans make up mythology. We know. Y'all don't, because y'all believe it. But these Abraham, the upright ones, are you familiar with the upright ones?
Well, I'm trying to respond
in the Bible.
I'm trying to respond.
Those are myths.
Okay.
Those are myths.
Can I respond to what you just said?
But yeah, go ahead.
I asked you a direct question, right? I said, what proof do you have that Abraham doesn't exist? And you proceeded to give me a bunch of bullshit that does not answer my question at all. I'm waiting for you to tell me, what evidence do you have that Abraham did not exist? Don't tell me somebody else's bullshit, somebody else's opinion, some book that you read. Tell me, what evidence do you have that he didn't exist?
You have to understand how this works. The Bible is the claim. You understand? So when they write down that Abraham did X, Y, Z, and he existed, and he lived, and he moved city to city, he had all these kids, all these miraculous things happened. When they write that down in that Bible, I'm supposed to close the Bible and see evidence of an Abraham existing, and there is none. We have tombs, grave sites, inscriptions, monuments, artifacts older than Abraham, and those things are still upright. You can go to these other countries and they have museums with artifacts that are older than the biblical text that still exist. So if those things survive the test of time, where is the grave site, the tomb, the inscription, someone writing or mentioning an Abraham contemporary to these events that the Bible is claiming? What do we have? And if we don't have anything, then I have to say, okay, well, what are they using to say Abraham existed? They're using a book that is put together and compiled after the period that they're writing about. It's filled to the brim with dragons, goblins, demons, devils, angels, flood stories, virgin births, men living 900 years. Are you fucking insane, brother? This is you. So it's like, it's not even just, it's deeper than you think, brother. This is not just a one-stop shop answer. You have to compare and contrast all of these different things to determine whether or not this is a reasonable thing to accept.
Okay.
And it's not.
Have you ever been part of a professional debate before?
What does that matter?
It matters because you literally sound stupid right now. If somebody asks you to present evidence and you talk a bunch of bullshit, guess what? That's not evidence. You're telling me what you expect to see. I'm asking you, because you're making a claim, to prove your claim. Now, if you don't have evidence, just say that. But spare me the bullshit, please.
I literally just broke it down 2 times over. What more do you want me to say?
Okay, so the fact is, you've never been part of a professional debate. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I'm wasting my time.
Hey, brother,
is that what you're telling me?
Whether you've been a part of a professional debate or not,
I have.
What I just said,
and this is buffoonery.
What I just said has not been refuted. Refute what I just said.
Okay. I'm going to refute what you said.
Okay.
I'm going to refute. Listen, this is how
where is your evidence that Abraham was a real person?
Give me.
Where is your evidence that?
No, you don't get.
Where is your evidence that Abraham exists?
Your prompt says God is not real.
Yes.
Right.
So your God is not real. We haven't even got to the topic.
What we haven't even got to the topic yet. A black man getting on TikTok making claims that he cannot prove.
We haven't gotten to the topic yet, brother. You do know that, right?
So let's get to the topic. Is exposing that you have no proof for anything that
we haven't got to the topic.
You have none.
Let's slow down.
You don't even have a ground to stand on, sir. How can we
get anywhere? What is your God's name?
What is my God's name? My God's name is Yahweh.
Yes. 100%. I talked to 300 people. Their God is that same name. We're talking about Yahweh from Midian, right?
No,
we're talking about Yahweh from Midian. Yes, we are.
No, I don't know a Yahweh. I don't know a Yahweh. I know a Yahweh.
Okay. It's the same deity, brother. Because we're talking about the deity in the Bible, right?
Only stupid people thinks it's the same thing. Only stupid people make statements like that.
We're talking about
you don't know the difference between Yahweh and Yahweh. You're supposed to be the scholar, but you don't know the difference between Yahweh and Yahweh.
We're talking about the same deity of the Torah, right?
Dude, how about we do this? Where is
That's
your
a yes or no
evidence?
Question. That is a yes or no question. I've already...
evidence. What is empirical evidence, sir? Tell us what that is.
You haven't even answered my question.
What is empirical evidence?
Sir, listen. I don't want to mute you or drop you. Just answer the question, please. Just answer the question, brother.
Listen,
are we talking about the deity? You haven't answered the question. Are we talking about the deity?
Now? I'm asking you for empirical evidence, and you provided nothing. You're bumping your gums.
Are we talking about
saying a whole bunch of arrogant shit, and it's full of nothing?
Are we talking about the deity in the Bible or not?
No, we're talking about empirical evidence that God does not exist.
I need more, and I need information from you so we can have the conversation, brother.
Goodbye.
Yes. Okay. Drop down. Yeah. So for the people who don't know, when they come up here doing that, Yahuwah, Yahweh, Mashiach, whatever, they're talking about Yahweh. And everybody who knows, if you've been here before, we know where Yahweh comes from. I just need him to give, all I need him to say is, yes, my God is the one out the Bible. So we can have a conversation. But yeah, I would run too. Because I mean, I wasn't even gonna drop you if you was gonna answer the question. But it's like you making this shit way more complicated than it needs to be. It's not even that deep. Like, yes, your God is made up. And if you would just give me a little more information, we can get to it. How old are you? Joshua, you on the panel if you didn't know.
What's going on, brother, man? Peace and blessings to you.
Let me guess. Your God's name is Yahuwah too?
No.
What's your God's name?
My God is a real nigga, because after all, I don't serve deities or invisible people. People rule the world. So the only way that we know God is real is when somebody stands up and rule the world in righteousness.
No. Is Yeshua your Lord and Savior?
No.
You believe in any of these Abrahamic religions at all?
No. In fact, I wage war with all of them.
Cool. Why are you referring to something that is not a God as a God, brother?
Because men are gods.
No, men are not gods.
Well, if you understand that God is just a title, God is not an actual person, it's just a title.
Yeah, we use it as a title today, but that's not what a God is.
Well, instead of defining what a God is.
That's why this is up here. So the people who use the people who use the word God as a title or a label, y'all are literally you're allowing things, you're going to allow something that you don't agree with to get smuggled into what you're trying to mean, because you're using a word that is just this word is so fucking watered down now.
Well, seeing as
you
how
say God, you're not even talking about the same. Yeah,
I was gonna say, seeing this,
brother.
I was just gonna say, seeing as how you're an atheist and I don't believe in fairy tales, we don't even have to use the word God and Bible. We can just talk about some real shit if you want.
But that makes us both atheists. You know that, right?
No. See, the whole vision of the Bible is talking about the world being ruled in righteousness. That's it. It's not talking about nobody getting no title.
I'm talking about the word, brother. I'm talking about God. If you stop calling niggas God, like you said, my God is a real nigga. The moment you stop using the word God as a title for shit that is not God, you become an atheist. Because now there's no reason for you to use this word to refer to anything, because this word had a specific meaning. I'm simply telling the world y'all are using the word wrong.
So now that you know, or now that you
don't believe in a dead white man in the sky, do you?
No, brother. We already know.
Of course not. Then you don't believe in God. That's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this: you don't believe in God. Why talk about God?
Do you know what the Doom to Verses is?
No.
The Doom to Verses comes out in 1452, where the church told these European kings that they can go into the continent of Africa and reduce all those niggas to slavery because they are not Christian. That's why we having this conversation right now. Because because in the 1440s they were just kidnapping people. But they legalized it. They legalized it based on God 10 years later. That's why we having this conversation. That's why we do this.
So are you trying to get reparations, or are you trying to get these people back to the rightful place? Like, what's your point?
Knowledge is power. Information. Each one teach one. I mean, literally, when I do my intro to YouTube, at the very end of my intro, it says the day you stop talking about what matters is the day you die. I'm not dead yet. So I'm gonna keep talking about this. Why? Because it's the truth.
So something that's not real matters to you.
Do you have children?
Hold on now. Come on. You can answer at least one of my questions. I mean, but yeah, I do have a daughter.
Okay.
I said yes.
Are you going to tell your daughter to drink bleach or water? What you gonna tell her? Which one is healthier for her? Bleach or water?
Water.
But why would you tell her not to drink bleach?
I didn't say, bruh. You losing. You losing.
I'm saying you said water, but why would you? That's because you trying to catch the end. Just go with the.
Well, I wouldn't tell her. I wouldn't tell her not to drink bleach. You said choose between bleach or water. I said water. But yo, why does it even matter? Why does God even matter to you if God not real?
The Doom to Verses 1452.
And what are you gonna do about it?
They forced God on us. I'm just here to learn and educate. Is that a crime? Can we not talk about the truth about this word? So you want everybody to just be lying?
Bro, hang on.
Just hold on. You talk every time I
hate liars. No, I hate liars. What I'm saying is, now that you know that we've been lied, what are you going to do about it?
I'm doing it, brother. We at least have to have a conversation and know the information before we can do anything. We can't do shit if everybody thinks God is them. No, I'm saying no.
Well, what I'm
Every
saying
journey
is,
begins
brother,
with a single fucking step, brother.
I know it sounds like I'm talking over you, especially your loud lag, and that's why it's doing it, bro. I'm not trying to cut you off. But,
I don't know why it's doing that. My bad. Okay, I see.
Well, I'm glad you got out of the deception that the church been pushing. All I'm saying, brother, is at the end of the day, the world needs order so that we can make sure that we eating stuff that's not poison, so that we can make sure that we have actual freedom. And all I'm saying is one of us needs to stand up and rule the world. Do you agree?
No.
Oh, well, who do you think should rule the world?
That's y'all's fucking problem. The world doesn't need a ruler.
So who rule your house?
The world doesn't need a ruler. The world doesn't need one ruler, brother.
Don't your house have one ruler? Do you let everybody run your house?
I'm trying not to. I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna try with you.
You had a lot of patience. Okay.
Yeah, because you ain't hearing me.
Bro, I'm just asking you a simple question. Who run your house? Is it more than one person or is it one person? I see you getting a little tired, brother. I ain't want to put you down like that. I'll go ahead and bounce. You can go to the next guest, brother, man.
Thank you. Who runs your house, brother? That's not even analogous to the fucking world. We're talking about the world. This nigga said the world needs a ruler. No, it doesn't. That's how we got in this mess. That's literally how we got in this mess in the first place. Literally. White people said, oh, this is ours from God. We're going to take over all this shit. And then here you go. Because if the world needs one ruler, it's not us.
Peace, bro.
It's not us, brother. We don't rule the world. Not the motherfuckers believing in the dead white man on the stick. They don't run the world at all. God is a dead white man in the sky, people. No matter how you splice it, that's where that word traces you back to. Even you, who is not a Christian or Muslim or Hebrew or a Jew, God was a white man before the white man came and took the word from the white man. Come on. How old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
I'm 20 years older than you. Do you believe in God?
No, I actually don't. I was going to ask you if this was one of those debates where you have to believe, or if this was just someone where you were just sharing your thoughts, or what was this?
It's not even really a debate, because I don't know. It's not really a debate.
Yeah, I'm not,
because I want the truth, whatever it is.
Same here.
And as soon as, I'll drop. Listen, if a God is real, I can't be an atheist. I can say fuck God, but I can't be an atheist though.
I could understand what a person would say. My thing is, where did I get the concept of God from? If I didn't get it from God, that's a problem. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't get, I was told about God by my parents, by people, by white people especially. Mm-hmm. So I can't, if you told me about it, but the being never told me about it, I can't do that. I know that we come from somewhere, so you can't say that, well, nothing exists. Well, you come from somewhere. You got here somehow. So however that happened. But I think we're being horribly lied to about what is really going on here, because no one ever told. It's like, say, for instance, right now, I know you exist because you told me you exist. I did see you before you said anything, but you are here to tell me you exist. Right. If what they are saying is real, that being is there to tell me it exists. Simple as that, in the form of a simple question. But if it's not going to answer my question, then I feel like it's not. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've asked them multiple. When they come up, I'll ask them to tell God to speak to us, and their answer is always, "Well, he doesn't work like that." Well, what the fuck are we talking about?
Not only is that crazy, how is it that they're able to say how it works? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't ask a being to speak and it won't speak for you. Yeah. But then you know what gender it is. You know how it works. You know what it does. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the crazy part is, if you actually read the Bible, he does exactly what I'm asking them to ask him to do. In the Bible, when they call on him, he comes down and walks with them. He comes down and wrestles with them.
Right. So why is it? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Well, I had paused because somebody sent gifts. Thank you. I had paused it because somebody sending gifts. But what I'm saying is, in the Bible, he comes down, he wrestles, he walks, he sends angels, he sends messengers, he delivers on his promises. Every time they call him, he comes down in the Bible. We're talking about a God that sent plagues and split the fucking sea in half so they can cross it. The moment that stuff is written down, We can't accept nothing less than that when we're talking about this deity, or we're not talking about shit at all.
No, that's very true, because we're also talking about the same deity that couldn't find Adam and Eve in the garden when they sinned against him. You have to look at all of the characteristics of that entity. You would have to read the Bible so well that you look at all the characteristics of that entity, and you would see that if that thing isn't acting like something that's already alive or mankind itself, you're being lied to. I feel like I'm being lied to about what it is. And so that's why when these people say things like you are God, meaning all of us in collective consciousness, the human being is not who you are. Your consciousness is who you are. So when you really think about your life, the reason they ask you, do you have free will, is because most people don't understand that you are actually a slave to the patterns and habits and cycles that you have in your life. Not that you can't choose to do something different. This is why you have to work so hard to change your life. Once you start being the actual cause, instead of just witnessing effects, that's when they say it. That's why they're saying, oh, you are God. But
even they are using that. Listen, we are not gods at all. We're not even close to what a god actually is. We're not even close. The people who think we're gods, they don't understand how culture works.
Okay, so
we're not God. God is a white man in the sky with a fucking eye patch and a long white beard.
Oh, you're talking about the word and where that being comes from. Because God is a title. Like God is a job. Like it's not a name. It's not a name.
No. God.
Okay.
Listen to me. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all ain't hearing me.
God is a white man with an eye patch in the sky.
Yes.
Okay, so how did he become that?
What he's always been that, because that's where that word comes from culturally.
Oh, I see what you're okay.
You can't
you're talking about God and Gut and Gad and GAA.
Whose culture is it? Whose culture is it?
That does come from, yes. Okay, so if you're saying that the origin of that word did not come from it being from us, yes, you are correct. But what I'm also saying is that is why, like when you use that word, it's also been applied to, like when you say the Egyptian gods or when you say the Greek gods,
yes,
they have applied that word to many different things. But despite what it's called, the end result that I'm going to come to is it doesn't matter what that being's name is, it's not speaking to you.
What I'm saying is, actually, no. The Egyptians called their egregores some. Exactly. The Greek called it theoi.
Right.
The Romans called it deus. Deus is what they would use to refer to Jupiter, Asclepius. So I'm simply saying across the board in every culture, these words are mutually exclusive. And the only reason why it changed is because of Jesus, Christians. They did that. They did it inappropriately, I'm saying.
Right.
And I've spoken to Norse people. They still use their words the way they were used. They've always used it. Somebody's wrong. That's all I'm saying is either the word means what the people who made it up means, or it means what all you other niggas are saying it means. Somebody's wrong. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna give it back to them. Y'all gonna give it to Jesus in the philosophical, monotheistic Judeo-Christian worldview, and I'm gonna give it back to those niggas who made it up. One of us is wrong. Either God is used to invoke that dead white man in the sky, or God is fucking all encompassing of everybody of every culture. And I'm saying not even those cultures agree with that.
So they're saying that God is not, that's not what that's called. I'm just saying
because the Canaanites called it El.
No, I agree.
The Greek called it Theos. The Romans called it Deus. But they're not speaking about the same. Even in these different languages, they're not talking about the same deity. They've never been. All of this stuff is mutually exclusive. Religion and supernatural claims and mythology is mutually exclusive. It has nothing to do with anyone else. And people claiming that it does, you're practicing cultural misappropriation is what I'm calling it.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's just the reason most, like when you hear a lot of people say that they don't really care about that, is not because doesn't have its place. It's because no matter what, all of these different religions and theologies also believe that you come from a source. There's a oneness.
I already explained that they're not talking about the same thing.
No, I know what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying, that's where most people's understanding comes from. So they say, despite whether I'm yelling a name out, because most people don't even declare that 24/7. They're not walking around, I'm God. Like
the name you yell out is mutually exclusive to the people who made it up. You can't, like, we're speaking English right now, so we have to be right. We have to overcorrect.
You can. Right, you can, but it's like you could call a phone.
We're speaking.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We are speaking the language of people who've conquered the world. So we have to overcorrect because this conversation, this is not a conversation that let me say this. This conversation is very specific. It's down to the nitty-gritty. This is not an in general thing. We're talking very specifically. When I say I'm being specific to that person. Your God is not real.
Okay.
And God, even listen, first of all, because I'm this is where my brain is at. So for all these hundreds of thousands of years or whatever, this word was used to invoke things that are not real. And then out of nowhere, when the Christians come, they're now using a word that they're now using a word that referred to mythology. And now all of a sudden it's real because they colonized it. Absolutely not. It's still not real. It has never been real. No amount of philosophy is going to make that thing come down. It's never been real. It's not real.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, Bar, how can you say it's not real? You did it. First of all, they're going to have to demonstrate, because the reason why I'm saying it's mutually exclusive is because everybody's creation story is different. These niggas believe we was made out of mud. They believe a fucking God slayed a giant. They believe that God slayed a watery chaos in half. They believe that a man spoke. So they're not talking about the same source now, are they? No, they're not.
No, they're not talking about the same source, most definitely.
So what the fuck is a God then? What is the official definition of God that has stood the test of time? Well, go in chronological order. Start at the origin. What was it used to do at first? It was a verb used to invoke. To invoke who? Norse, old, high, Germanic deities. Those people are white.
Yeah.
Those people are European. You see, white man created race. I'm just using what he created to his benefit. Give him his shit back. Give them white folks they shit back so we can move the fuck on and we can talk about some different shit as black people, as people with African descent.
Right. But so then the only thing that would be different then is what do you say? What would you say then? What would you say you were? What would you say you are? What would that title be? Because here's where I am. It wouldn't matter what it's called. I'm it. The only reason look, we always gonna disagree on that.
You just took us all the way. Now we got to go all the way back.
We always gonna disagree on that because
it don't matter what you call it, but I am it, brother. It's mutually exclusive.
This is why I'm telling you, bro, because my understanding is not coming from the name of that. This is what it was called. This is what it was called. I have officially dropped that name. So now that I have officially dropped that name, you come from somewhere. What it sounds like you are saying is that because of that, you also have to admit that you're not your maker or whatever, or something like that.
I'm not my maker.
Of course. But then here's the thing. What is it?
What is what?
Your maker.
I don't have a maker. I have parents.
Okay, so then that's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's just a thing of titles, because this is what let me lay it out. I don't believe Let me lay it out flat out so you know the understanding. I don't believe in God. That's why I use the word the way I do. I don't believe in God. I have a mother and a father. I have parents, and I was told about these religious concepts. Now, when you think of a source and where you come from, you are not your body. This is why you can go to sleep and you can have different experiences. This is why you can die or astral project. I mean, we don't have to believe in the shit.
Brother.
Okay, so no, just lay it out. Just lay it out.
No,
because I'm saying, like, I'm asking you a question. I'm not here to debate. I'm saying if that word belongs to let's start there. That word belongs to a culture. Let's start there. So that word is.
I want to use it.
unusable.
Let me pin it back on you. What did you
Okay.
say that what did you say the ancient Egyptians referred to their deities as? What did you say?
They
They
called
called them
them
what?
they called them netters, and I heard that word was also synonymous with natures.
Slow. Let's stay. Don't fucking move. Let's stay right there.
Good.
Is Zeus a netter?
Zeus, his name translates to the sky or lightning. So no, I wouldn't say that's a netter.
Is Marduk and Tiamat, are they netter?
No, they're saying that those were aliens.
Stay with me. Don't move.
I'm hearing you.
Is Odin, Thor, Freya, Tyr, Loki, are those netter?
When you look at what their name means,
These
That's
are
what
yes
I'm
or no.
saying, 'cause
These are
their
yes or
names
no
mean- their
questions.
names
Are they
mean
netter
words.
or not? Are they netter or not? Yes or no?
you wouldn't call them netter because of the culture. You would not call them netters because of the culture.
Okay, so it's a no. Then they're not netter.
Because of the culture. Do you know what the word netter means? That's why I'm saying that.
I'm making a point based on what you said. I asked you, what did the ancient Egyptians refer to their?
They called them netters. They called the gods netters.
Okay, so we have a word that
Right.
is we have a phrase or a word that is mutually exclusive to that culture of people, and it does not have anything to fucking do with anyone else's deities or gods, right?
I
Right,
guess so. Yeah, that's where they use the word.
nigga. If you
see that
don't answer
word
these, hey,
everywhere else.
hey, man.
I just answered the question.
I'm asking you. These are binary questions. Yes or no?
You
I
gotta-
don't want no I don't want no weaseling and no wiggling. Stop all that moving and shit. Is it
ain't
yes
about
or
the-
no?
Bro, I just told you. I just literally told you.
Yes or no?
I just told you, yes. That they called their gods netters, and no, nobody else called their gods netters.
Okay. I'm simply positing that this same standard can be and should be and needs to be applied to the word God, because that word is the exact same thing. It's mutually exclusive to those white people who were using it before Christians came. If the Christians would not have came to those people, when you use the word God today, you would use it with an S at the end, and you'd be talking about a motherfucking pantheon. But because the Christians came and forced their religion on this language, you niggas get to pick and choose how y'all want to use someone else's cultural term for white dudes in the sky. That's all I'm saying.
No, I hear you, but this is what I'm saying. That's why they do it, because it doesn't mean anything to them. Because if it's not real, why does
You're
it
doing
matter?
it. And I'm glad that's the $1 million question. If it's not real, why does it matter? Because it's not our fucking culture. It's not. It wasn't for Christians to take. It wasn't their culture to take. That's why.
No, we didn't have the word God. They didn't take that word from us.
I'm talking about the Christians. Those
Yeah.
white European, Byzantine, Roman Christians. It wasn't their fucking culture to take. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
What, to use the word God?
They didn't just listen to. I'm gonna tell you like I
Right,
told the
they didn't
last
just
time.
use the word.
They didn't just use the word. They didn't use the word the exact same way the people who made the word up used it. They took the word and changed the definition for the advancement of Christianity. That's why they translated the Bible into those people's language. Not to, hey, y'all use this word to refer to this thing, we're going to also use this word to refer to this thing. No, they said y'all use this word to refer to those niggas.
No, you're
we
right.
gon-
You're right. You're
So
right.
who is
Because it
using?
wasn't-
Okay, let's stop right there. Don't move because you cut me off. Don't move. Which one of us is using the word God wrong? Then, if I'm right, who's using it wrong? Me or you?
It wouldn't matter because it's not real. It's not real.
How you doing today, brother?
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
36.
What is your God's name?
Yahuwah.
Yahweh.
No, not Yahweh, not the storm deity. Yahuwah, the hidden one, the one in the breath.
Mm-hmm.
So my
where is
question,
this? Where is this deity located at? Where
do you find them?
Yeah, where do I find them?
On the inside. You seek the stillness.
I'm saying, where did you first learn about this deity from? Where did you learn about it at?
I just told you. I went inside. I went inside. I stopped looking outward for God and went inside. And I found him in the stillness.
I got to go and get that fucking book from Lou White. Matter of fact, let me go get that bitch right now. I got to read that book to see what the fuck happened to you niggas.
So my question, why don't you believe?
Because I know where Yahuwah comes from. Yahuwah's made up.
And why do you feel it's made up? Why do you feel that? Because you was just explaining about the words God and Netter and titles to a being.
That's something different though, because what you have today, now listen to don't get
I'm
lost.
I'm listening.
What you have today was not a God at first. They wouldn't have called it that because they're not Germanic.
I understand that.
They would have called it do you think you're an Israelite?
Do I feel like I'm an Israelite? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because
so now,
I know.
So now we have a different problem on our hands now.
Hold on. The reason why, because the transatlantic slave trade, that story is nothing but the curses of Deuteronomy being played out. If you go back and you look at the map,
we're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now.
Okay, I was just saying. I was just telling you where
I know about the maps. I literally brought it up yesterday. Why they call it Judah? I brought it up yesterday. The reason why they called it Judah is because those white European cartographers, they mistranslated a word that is similar to Judah. They mistranslated it and they wrote it in their language to the best of their ability, and they spelled it Judah, but it's not Judah.
But
it has a similar sound.
Okay,
it's not spelled that way. The way they translated it when they were drunk. Listen, nigga, are you?
I'm listening. Push
your ass down some stairs if you don't be quiet. Listen,
I'm listening. Okay.
Because I was just having this conversation yesterday. Those white Europeans who were are they called cartographers? They're called cartographers.
They build maps. Yeah, they make maps.
Yes, all that. The way that term. If you look at, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that.
I know it is the map they called it Negro Land. All of it was called Negro Land.
All of that.
Yes.
All of that is that. So, I know about it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The
question,
Negro Land, Judah shit.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
we're not Israelites, and I can explain to you why we're not Israelites. Very simple, very easy to do.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, nigga, go ahead, because you're gonna keep doing it. So you go.
Okay, so when you read about the mistranslation, did you read about it from the same people that said they made a mistranslation? The same ones that you say, hey,
brother,
I don't want to. When you just explain the whole God situation, I
Bro.
got it as the same. You were saying, oh well, they call it God, they call it this, just because of what they said it in their language. You don't want to believe it because in other languages it was something else. So why would you believe when they say this right now? What
I'm glad you
the
said
part
that.
about the mistranslation?
Because like you're asking a question that was going to get answered if you would just hold on.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Those Israelites are not from West, Central, Sub-Saharan. They're from nowhere on that continent of Africa. That's why I'm telling you, those people in Negro land could not have been the original Israelites or Jews or any of that, because those Israelites have a culture and an identity and an ethnicity and a religion, a God belief that is from somewhere else on the map. Therefore, they can't even if those West Africans believe that they are the original Judah, the people in the Bible cannot be from West Africa, based on the Bible, based on the external history of that group of people. They cannot be from Negro land.
But didn't those people that was there, didn't they migrate? They migrated there. They came from somewhere else. And when they got sold because they were different, and they came with their own beliefs, their own gods, and their own systems.
No. Black people, African people, Sub-Saharan Africans, West Africans, Central Africans, North Africans, East Africans, South Africans were on the continent of Africa long before there was an Israelite or a Abraham or a Pentateuch Torah. We predate those Israelites. We cannot be reduced to them because of colonialism.
Okay, so was Ham and Shem, were they Israelites?
Those are mythological creatures out of someone else's pseudo history that has nothing to do with Africans.
How is it a myth if they use it to classify people? They use it as a real classification of people.
The reason why they use it as a real classification is because white people during the medieval, the Renaissance, and the Protestant Reformation, they made up history based on the Bible. Why? Because they were colonizing and spreading the Judeo-Christian worldview and faith. So they're going to use the Bible to justify all of their actions. They're going to use the Bible to reduce people who are not in the Bible to biblical lineages. That's on them. They're trying to reduce us all to someone out the Bible. That's historically incorrect, because we predate the Bible. We predate those stories, those characters. African civilization and culture predates Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and none of those ancient African cultures mentions Shem, Ham, or Japheth. We don't even know. We didn't know what this was until they made the shit up and forced it on those people. Those people are not Israelites, brother.
So my question. So you're saying, but now by your own words, you said they made up. They made up the history. So if Shem was an Israelite and Shem says he was the father of the Negroes in America, wouldn't that be a reason for me to say that's why I believe I'm a Israelite? Because when they classify us under the line of Shem, and the line of Shem says the Negroes in America. If Shem was an Israelite, so would that be okay for me to say that I'm an Israelite?
You ain't heard none I just said, brother.
I heard you. I heard everything. I heard everything you said. You said you're trying to say that we predate what they told us. That's what you're trying to say. But what proof do you have that we predate everything that they told us?
Because we have African civilizations and cultures that go back thousands of years before that. Because this is a religion based on literature. It's based on the Bible. Without that Torah and that Pentateuch, ain't no evidence of this stuff. People living in the continent of Africa, these ancient civilizations and kingdoms and tribes of people, they predate the Bible story. We have artifacts, tombs, grave sites, monuments even though they've stolen them and put them in British museums, European museums and shit. We have artifacts and physical evidence of African people that predate these biblical stories. So if the ancient African people did not mention a Shem, Ham, Japheth, Isaac, Noah, Adam, Eve, if they didn't mention this shit, then where does this shit come from? Because if it don't come from them and they're not the original Israelites, it would have come from somewhere else. And we know this because it does. And the only reason why African people have accepted this tradition is loud in your background. The only reason why Black people have accepted these traditions is because they have been colonized. They have been conquered. The white man wrote histories of people that did not write histories of themselves. Because when the white man got that printing press, they just started making shit up about niggas. And now those same niggas who've been conquered and colonized have just accepted this false pseudo history out the Bible. They did the same thing. Man, I wish Bees was here. There's a group of people who, when they went to them, they told that group of people, I don't know the name of the people, but they told that group of people that they are the ones that killed Jesus. And so they done translated the Bible into those group of people's language. And they told them, he is here? Oh, Beezy, can you tell me what's that group of people? I'll be forgetting this shit. Hold up. Hold up. What do you say? Look up. There it is. Yes, those people. Look up what they did. Look up what the Christians did to the Panare Indians. Yeah, that's the group. That's the group I'm talking about. Where they lied to these people and told them they the ones killed Jesus. They done. This is what the Christians do, brother. This is the same thing they did to us. Got you niggas thinking y'all Jews. Y'all are not. Is it the Panare Indians? Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Them the people I'm talking about. I be forgetting their name. Oh my God, listen to this. The conversion of the Panare Indians of Venezuela in the 1970s is a controversial case study in missiology. U.S. missionaries from the New Tribes Mission struggled to convert the Panare due to a language barrier and the fact that the tribe had no native concept of sin, guilt, or eternal punishment. To overcome this, translators altered the New Testament to falsely state that the Panare ancestors, rather than the Romans, were responsible for the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Do you understand what I'm telling you? This is what they do. This is what they've done across the board. This actually ties us. Hold up, because this actually ties us back to the Gothic Bible and those Germanic people. This is the exact same thing that they did to the Germanic people, but the difference was they translated the Bible into those people's language at that time, because those Germanic people did have a concept of a deity or a good don or God. The only problem was they used it plurally. So when they translated the Bible into that Gothic language, they took the S off the end and they said, well, we're talking about the God, not the gods, but the God. That's the only difference. But the same thing they did to those people is the same thing they did to us, is the same thing they did to these Panare Indians.
Okay, so you're saying
we're not Israelites.
So you're saying that we're African and African spirit goes back further, right?
Yes.
That's what you're saying. So yes. How in Christianity, you're saying Christianity was brought over by the YT people. That's what you're saying.
Christianity was made up by the YT people too.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so can I read you something? Can I read you something? Christianity was established in Africa 300 to 400 years before it became the dominant religion in much of Europe. Arriving in the 1st century AD, the faith took deep roots across Egypt and then Ethiopian highlands long before European colonizers or missionaries brought their respective denominations to the continent in later centuries. So by what you said and what I read, someone someone is lying.
So
if-
okay,
if-
let's slow down. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I said I just let
Wait
you.
a minute. Yeah.
I just let you say everything.
Well,
I
what you
wasn't
said is
finished.
incorrect. What you said is incorrect. What are you reading?
I'm reading. I asked because I knew Christianity was in Africa before it was in Europe.
But
So
that's
I
not
asked-
true.
I'm reading it. It's online. You can look up what I'm saying.
I've read
Everything I'm
that.
saying.
I've read
So-
that too, brother. But that has been okay.
So
I'm
that's
gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
Now that's wrong. Now it's wrong. So
It
now,
is, and I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
So now you're saying that the same people that you choose not to deny you chose to deny their maps because you said you didn't want to deny their maps because they were wrong. But these same people, I just sat there and said, hey, they said this was their first. Well, no, I can't believe them again. So my question to you is, what is your whole disbelief based on? Because in one hand you say you don't believe because they did this, they did this, they did this. But then when I bring up instances where this is what they're saying to prove my case, now to prove my case, they're wrong. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it.
So there's okay. Let's do this right here. Because you're packing everything I've said into one thing, and then you're using what I'm saying incorrectly. When I was talking about God, I'm simply telling you that if you go back to where this word comes from, it was not used to refer to the Christian God. So someone is using the word wrong. Either the people who made it up are using it wrong, or the Christians are using it wrong, or like people like the last guest, someone's using it wrong. That's what I was talking about when I said you have to go back to that group of people who made that word up. Now, when we talking about Christianity, this is a whole different beast we dealing with now, because when you do your research on Christianity, you have to, how can I say this? You have to put the shit that comes up through more rigorous scrutiny than anything else, because Christians have lied. They're going off of majority of what you find online about Christianity is tradition that they don't really have evidence for. For example, that shit you just read about Christianity being in Egypt in the 1st century, the Egyptians don't have no evidence of that. They didn't write that down. They were not worshiping no Jesus Christ in the 1st century. We know what they were worshiping. They were worshiping what's known in history as Serapis. They were not worshiping no Jesus. Matter of fact, there is no evidence of a Jesus. Matter of fact, these gospels, because I was actually looking into this yesterday, those gospels that y'all love so much, or they love so much, these scholars are using the Bible to date the Bible. They're simply saying, because the New Testament mentions the destruction of the Second Temple, this would have had to been written in 70 CE. That's what they're claiming. But if it was written in 70 CE, when the fuck would they have took it to Egypt? Even though there's no evidence that it was written in 70 CE outside of what they're claiming, because there is no mention of no gospels in the 1st century. Ain't nobody outside of the New Testament mentioning no Jesus or no Paul. That's not a forgery or an interpolation.
Okay, so
but
the religion.
Let me hold up. I wasn't done.
Okay,
let me tell you where that comes from. What you just read about the Egyptians being Christians in the 1st century, that come from a man by the name of Eusebius, who was writing in the 4th century. And what he wrote down was, he said that Mark the evangelist took Christianity to Egypt in the 1st century. That's what he wrote down in his ecclesiastical histories in the 300s. But he's talking about something that happened in the 1st century CE. But there's no evidence of a Mark the evangelist taking Christianity to Egypt in the 1st century. There's no evidence of a Mark the evangelist writing the Gospels, because the Gospel of Mark does not get named until the year 180. So when they're saying that Christianity was in Egypt in the 1st century, they're going off of a dude who was an admitted liar. Eusebius said he doesn't mind lying for the advancement of the church. That's what he said. So they're going the tradition that you're reading. It is an actual tradition that they believe, but there's no evidence for it. Because when I tried to find evidence of Christianity in Egypt in the 1st century, we don't have nothing. I tried to find evidence of Mark the Evangelist. There's nothing. If you look up evidence for Christianity in the 1st century, they're going to take you to a tradition said by Eusebius. If you look up evidence for Mark the Evangelist taking Christianity to Egypt in the 1st century, they're going to take you back to Eusebius. Then you brought up Ethiopia. Ethiopia got Christianity from the white people, sir. The Bible, the New Testament. Listen to me. I gotta catch you up. The Bible or the Ethiopians got Christianity, not even all at one time. Actually, the king got Christianity in the middle of the 4th century, and the rest of Ethiopia or the kingdom of Axum got Christianity in the 5th century. How do I know this? Well, if you go and look up, they have the pictures of the Ethiopian coins. They have a timeline of Ethiopian coins you can look up online. And every coin, it has the sun disk or it has some pagan shit on it all the way up until the middle of the 4th century. That's where they start putting the cross on their coins in the 4th century. But wait a minute. We know that the Bible was originally written in Greek, and we know that there's a tradition we trying to see if this is actually true, but there's a tradition where they're saying that Frumentius was shipwrecked and he became a prisoner / tutor to this young boy who then became the king named King Ezna. And King Ezna's reign was in the 4th century, and he converted to Christianity to align himself with Roman infrastructure, because at that time Rome controlled everything. If you look up the Hellenistic period, Rome controlled North Africa, the Middle East, and Asia Minor. They control all of that. So if you wanted to do business with those, within those trade routes, within that infrastructure or system, it just made sense to convert to the religion of the superpower at that time, which was Constantine, which was Rome. So we know that the king, when he converted to Christianity, it was not for spiritual reasons. He's trying to play ball with the big dogs. But wait a minute, Bar. I thought the Ethiopian Bible was the oldest. Ethiopian Bible is not the oldest. Ethiopian Bible was translated by those, they call them the 9 saints of Ethiopia. Those 9 saints of Ethiopia did not get to Ethiopia until like 480. And how do we know this? Because they were fleeing. They didn't flee persecution. The 9 saints, they didn't flee persecution until after what's known as the Council of Chalcedon in 451. They fled to Ethiopia after 451. So that means the Ethiopians had no Bible translated in their language until the latter part of the 5th century. How the fuck was Christianity there before it was in Europe? If the Roman Empire is in Europe, the niggas they got it from is from Europe. The Bible was written in Greek first, and they didn't get a Bible until the latter part of the 5th century. How the fuck did they get it first? How the fuck was it there before it was in Europe? That's not true. So,
may I speak?
Though, well, I'm not done. Those things that you're reading, they're not actual history. They are traditions. But you see, when it comes to church tradition, a lot of that shit is made up. If you look into the patristics, some of those church fathers didn't fucking exist, and everything we have of those church fathers come from somebody later. If you look up a lot of those traditions that they're claiming, it's not backed by any history. It's just we the church and we can make up what the fuck we want. Who gonna stop us? And so they just made shit up. There was no Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Yeah. Okay.
All this stuff is they call it pseudepigrapha or pseudonymous, things written with no names on it, and then they come later, hundreds of years later, slap names on them, and then say it was written in the 1st century or the 2nd century. No, it wasn't. So that tradition that you just read about Ethiopia and Egypt is just not true. It's just not true. Because I've read it too, I've seen it too, and I had to do a deep dive into that shit, and it's just not true, brother.
Okay, may I speak now? I'm gonna answer everything.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so my first piece is, I never claimed to be Christian. I said I claim to be Israelite. So, with that being said, if the Hebrews were slaves in Egypt, would that make them a citizen of Egypt?
There's no evidence that Hebrews,
There is evidence.
The Exodus did not happen, sir. I'm sorry.
Can you look up the Epiru Papyrus? The Epiru Papyrus. Can you look that up?
How do you spell that?
IP. It's either Y or IRU, and then papyrus.
Hold up. Before we get to this papyrus, do you understand that there was no Christianity in Egypt in the first century? And
I didn't say. See, you're still looking at it as Christianity. Christianity comes from the Hebrew faith, does it not? Does it not? So you're looking for Christianity when Christianity wasn't even thought about or born yet. The Hebrew faith.
You brought up Christianity being in Egypt in the first century. That's what you brought up.
Yes, because they consider Christianity took everything from the Hebrews, so they consider what the Hebrews went through as Christianity. But it's not.
Yeah, I don't even agree with that. I don't agree with that either, though. I will tell you that what's in that Torah and that Pentateuch is a whole separate faith or religion or ethnicity or ethno-religion from what's in that New Testament Bible. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. And they took the Hebrews. So if the story that they took from is from the Hebrews, yes, the Hebrews were in Egypt. So you're looking for Christianity.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that there were Hebrew speaking people inside of Egypt. I never said that they weren't.
Okay, so
there was no exodus. There was no mass exodus where millions and trillions of them were enslaved and freed and led out by Moses. That didn't happen. But if you're saying that there was at least a Israelite presence, you can have that shit. I just don't want you thinking Egyptians. I don't want you to think ancient Egyptians are these Hebrew people, and I don't want you to think that West Africans are these Hebrew people. You can have what you just said. You can have that, brother. Because I know that there's migration and trade and all that. I accept all of that, but don't take an inch and run a fucking mile and say, therefore, these Hebrew Israelites are us. They're not. But let me look up that papyrus you were talking about. What is it? How you spell it? IP.
It's IPU.
Mm-hmm.
WER.
Mm-hmm.
PAP.
Mm-hmm.
YRUS.
Oh, it says what does it say? Environment, complete societal collapse, natural disasters, and political chaos within ancient Egypt. The physical papyrus copy dates to the 19th dynasty of the New Kingdom, but Egyptologists generally agree the original literary composition is much older, likely dating back to the. Okay, what is this? What are you saying? What is this? What does it have to do with what you're talking about?
Because you said there's no evidence of Egypt ever recording the Exodus. The Epiru Papyrus has often been forward in popular confirmation of the biblical account of Exodus is through the Egyptians, through the eyes of the Egyptians.
Because you ain't even got a shit.
No. So you know, do you know what an apologist is?
No.
Here we go.
I'm asking, do you know what an apologist is?
I do.
Use this other side.
You do?
I do.
Right. So this is what you just said would be something that they do in apologetics, where there's an apologist who they're trying to by any means validate or argue or defend Christianity. But this is not evidence of no Exodus. This is evidence of something else. You know, this papyri talks about a societal collapse, not an exodus of millions of Jews rising up and just walking out of.
Don't give me the summary. Did you read the papyrus? Don't give me the summary, because that's what the summary is going to say. Did you read what was inside of the papyrus? Once you read it, once you read it, then I want you to sit there and say, does that not sound like it? Is that not the Exodus?
No, it's not the Exodus. I'm sorry. Well, I'm trying because if I'm not mistaken, I think the timeline is off too. Because let me see when the Exodus. I don't even know when the fucking Exodus supposedly happened, but I don't think it would be in the same time frame as this societal collapse. I gotta ask according to the fucking tradition, because they'll say anything. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it don't even line up with the time frame, brother. Wow, they funny for that. Oh. They're saying there is no single traditional answer, depending on whether you are looking at the traditional rabbinic chronology, classical Greco-Egyptian historians, or modern biblical scholarship. The Exodus is traditionally placed in either the 18th, 19th, or 13th dynasty. That don't even help. But I like how I hate when I have to do this, because I like how they word shit and try to leave some wiggle room for this bullshit. Sir, that papyri is not talking about no fucking Exodus. It's not talking about the Exodus, brother. It's not.
What is it talking about?
I don't fucking know.
So okay, so if there's no other story like that besides the Exodus that we've ever heard of, there's no other time. Did you read the papyrus? Did you read it?
Yes.
Okay, so if there's no other time that we've only heard about what was read in that papyrus one other time, have we not?
I don't know.
Exactly. See, now is I don't know. We've only heard about it one other time. It's in the Exodus. And you asked me you said, why wouldn't the Africans? Well, here's the Africans, the same people that you said. Why don't they have an account? I gave you an account of when they gave an account.
It's not an account of the Exodus, though.
Okay,
is it talking about millions of Israelites getting up?
Can you tell me
out of?
So
is this papyri talking about? Because I didn't read where it's talking about these Jews got up and walked out. I ain't see that. Or these Israelites got up and walked out, and Moses came and they split the water in half. I didn't see any of that. So what are you using to?
Did you read it all? Did you read all of it?
Yes, I did.
So when you read it, what story does it sound like?
A story that ancient fucking Egyptians said happened.
I'm talking about so it doesn't sound like the Exodus. It doesn't match some of whatever is being described, even though it's missing the part about the Hebrew Israelites leaving. It doesn't sound like the Exodus. That's the only other time we've heard about what was said in the papyrus. Is only one other time was in Exodus. We haven't heard it in no Roman.
They're talking about this is a poem, brother.
I know what it is. I'm telling you,
so this actually might not have even been a literal thing that
So
happened.
what is it? Wasn't the Epic of Gilgamesh a poem at one point?
But that didn't happen for real. And we know that the Bible actually copies from the Enuma Elish and the Epic of Gilgamesh. I actually, matter of fact, that just brought something to my attention. I wouldn't put it past the people who wrote the Bible that they probably did copy from this poem. I wouldn't put it past them. The same way they copied from the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Enuma Elish, they probably copied this. Who fucking knows?
So you think they instead of saying, well, it's some truth, it could be some truth. Now they copied. Instead of saying
I've already said that the religion of Judaism is syncretized from earlier mythology. We all know that. You know that, don't you?
So yeah, I do know that. But you're right.
Not far fetched.
You're right when you say that Christianity wasn't in Europe, because it wasn't. So you're right in that
Yes,
instance.
it was in Europe, brother.
I mean, not in Europe, in Egypt, because it wasn't.
Or Ethiopia.
You're right. It wasn't Hebrewism. Judaism was the religion that you're looking for. That was the religion that was being taught outside of the Egyptian religion.
Yeah, but the ancient African Egyptians are not Israelites. You know that.
Yes. Okay. So what people did they enslave?
There's no evidence that they, brother.
So it's not recorded that the Israelites were slaves in Africa. It's not recorded nowhere else in history. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up their genealogy and see if it's anywhere else. Hold on.
This all started because you're claiming to be an Israelite, and I haven't even got into it, but you're not an Israelite, brother. You're just not. I'm sorry. And then you brought up what those European cartographers did during colonialism. That doesn't demonstrate that you're an Israelite either. And we know that the Israelites are descendants of these Canaanites. They're not you. I'm sorry.
The historical and archaeological consistencies. Do you want me to read that?
This papyrus is most likely referring to the first intermediate. Thank you for putting that in all fucking caps. Jesus, I don't be reading that shit, man. Hold up. Yeah. So that papyrus. Well, appreciate it, Doctor Taharka. But that papyri, I don't understand why that papyri doesn't demonstrate that you're an Israelite. It doesn't demonstrate an Exodus. I mean, it just don't, brother. You're still not an Israelite.
Why don't it?
You're still not an Israelite, and their God is made up.
Why would that God be? Why would it make? If I'm giving you evidence, and the same people that you criticize give you evidence, you still don't want to. You don't want to take the evidence. They
stop criticizing white people because y'all trying to use them against me. It's crazy.
No, I'm not using. I'm using because I'm using what you said. You said that the basically earlier you were saying that the conquerors we go off their systems, right? So if the conquerors called us something before, right?
We don't go off of their systems. They go off their systems.
Oh, okay.
I said they made up a false history of people. I'm calling the history that they made up false. That's by definition not going with their system. I'm saying no. You're saying yes.
Okay. So was Judah a part of Israel?
According to their tradition, yes. Is that region on the map that they misspelled? Is that Judah? No.
Did Judah get exiled from their land and they scattered into Africa? Is that not true? Did that not happen? They scattered out of their land into Africa.
I actually don't know.
And parts of
maybe you talking about the Babylonian exile?
No, not the first exile. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the last exile when they all.
Let's just get to the point where you provide evidence that you're an Israelite.
Okay. So on that map, right? The same map that they teach us in school, Was
Hey man,
was
we're not
Judah
going back to
called?
that, man.
Was no. Was Judah called? Is Judah where we seen Judah at? Is that not Nigeria? Is that not called Nigeria on the maps right now?
I just explained to you why they called it Judah. It's a misspelling.
Okay,
They misspelled it.
A misspelling of what?
If you look up, let me pull it up because I have it pulled. I had it pulled up how it's actually spelled, and then you can see how it does kind of resemble, not really resemble, but if you don't know what
Wuda, if it's spelled with a W, it's Wuda.
That's not Judah though.
If Judah, it got translated from the Y because there was no J. It got translated, and everybody's translation from the Hebrew translation is going to be different. Did you not say that? Did you not? Did you not say that? Did you not say that mistranslations happen? So if it was Judah spelt with a Y, because that's what it was, what would happen when they translated? When the English translated, they translated it with a what? A J, right?
It's WHIDAH.
And what is that? Wuda. I just said that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that when they was,
I just said that. I just called the name. I know the map you're talking about.
But it's not. It's not actually Judah because the Israelites are not from Africa. They're not African descent.
They migrated into Africa because they were scattered. Their land got conquered.
Nigerians are not from Syria and West Asia and the Chaldeans and that's not.
How do you know this,
brother?
How do you know this?
Because that's a different.
Okay, so
that's a whole different group of people that are not black. They're not African. They're not the same haplogroup as us. And the Bible, the Bible is not your history and it's not world history. They were not referring to us. These Israelites are not. They are descendants of Canaanites. Canaanites are like the big cousin of like the Arabs and the Arameans and all that shit. That's not us. Because these Israelites. Well, let me phrase it. Like I told the dude the other day. Either the Israelites are these black African people, or the Israelites are those descendants of Canaan, those Canaanites. And we know the answer to that based on the deity that they worship or the deities that they worship. We know where they're from. Because
I want you to do something for me.
The Israelites were originally polytheistic and they worshiped the gods of the Canaanite pantheon. That ties them to the Canaanites. There are inscriptions of Yahweh and his Asherah. Asherah is a lesser deity from the Canaanite pantheon. So we know now, based on the deities that they worship, where to place them on a map. There's also the housing structures, the utensils, and the housing structures, the religious structures, and the utensils of Israelites matches the Canaanites, not anyone in Africa. Even the Bible talks about these people, or not even just the Bible. The external history of these people is that they are Canaanites.
Okay, can we play?
And Canaanites are not from Africa, so I'm sorry. It's not us.
Can we play a game real quick?
No, this is not us.
Can you? All right, I want you to read what happened during the transatlantic slave trade, and I'm going to read the curses of Deuteronomy.
No, because we did this yesterday. We did this yesterday, brother. This is the same song and dance that all of y'all. Because this is the same song and dance that all of y'all do. Please.
So who else? So name another race of people that fit the description for the curses of Deuteronomy. So I want you to. I'm gonna read the curses of Deuteronomy.
No, you're not. I'm gonna listen, brother. We're not we're not reading the curses because this has nothing to do with us.
So I just want you to look up one part. The Eagle City. The Eagle City. When they will be captured by the Eagle City.
Mm-hmm.
What other nation was known for an eagle?
My shirt.
Man, look. You
I'm giving you historical facts.
Why are you trying to tie, as a black man, why are you trying to tie yourself to these curses when that's not you?
So what didn't happen? Were we not slaves? Did we not get brought from another land by a foreign country that we've never heard of? Were we not bought and sold? Was our family not split up? Do our brothers hate each other? Do our brothers not backstab each other? Do mothers hate daughters? Do fathers hate sons? Is that not what's happening?
I'm just gonna move on. I'm trying to tell you, we're not these Israelites, sir. Have you done a DNA test? Does it trace you back to Israel?
No, I've never done a DNA test. I don't have to.
Then get down.
Because I still live on the land. I still live on the land, but that because my family bought it, that they were slaves on.
Get down, sir. I'm sorry y'all had to sit through that, but I'm sorry. My bad. I apologize, man. But that was terrible. Couldn't even get to the God because he's an Israelite. It's all right. Yeah. Rough morning, yeah. Tough day at the office, ain't it? Sorry. I need a moment to all right, I'm ready. Got to log back in. Get my mind right. What the tabs looking like? Okay, I'll take that. We need to be at 100. We need to be at 100K before the top of the hour, or else. So figure it out. Is my person's loaded. One of y'all gonna have to go first, and the other one's gonna have to stay on mute. So rock, paper, scissors. Who going first?
Go ahead. I'll
How old are you?
I'll mute up and let him go first.
Rock, paper, scissors. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say rock.
What you say? He said rock. What you say? Scissors. You lost. All right.
And the reason I say that is because we're on the third rock. We're on the third rock. Just kudos to you, brother, for espousing the knowledge that you do. I'm not. I actually agree with what you're saying, but my reason for coming up primarily is to just say that people who get indoctrinated with these religions, you know, these Western European religions, and just all of them in general, they get indoctrinated and then they become delusional. And I always use the word delusional because they believe in something that they can't prove. You know, that's what delusional is, believing in something that you cannot prove. And they absolutely believe it because of, you know, their ability to go back and look at the text, the text and all the misrepresentations of the concept that we call God. You know, you have to have a great understanding about that. You have to understand that it's not based on these books and these theological theories that they use to justify their belief. You know, brothers like you who come at them with, and you come with a lot of historical evidence that this is the way it was. This is true history. But what you're believing in is myths and mythologies and all these other concepts. But I just want to say kudos, man, for the information that I learned from you just tapping into that. And I'll splash down with that, brother. I'll leave it right there.
I appreciate you, nephew. How old are you, man?
I'm in my 70s, brother.
Damn, never mind. I'm 56, so I thought I was older, but I guess not.
No, I'm in my 70s, but you know, with modern technology, that's what makes everything elders like myself be able to acquire even more knowledge. Even though I'm an older person than you, you have acquired that knowledge at a younger age, which is beautiful, and that's what it's about. Because for me, because it's the youth, and that's what I consider you, a youth, because you're in your 30s, you say, and I'm in my 70s.
I'm in my 50s.
Oh, you're in your what?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man. You ain't gonna tell me that and think I'm a believer now. Your hair's too dark for that. Your hair's too dark to be in. Huh?
Man, listen, I'm in my 50s, man.
Really? Well, you're looking good you're looking good.
You know what I'm saying? Try to, put that shit on, put a little chain on there now and then, make you look younger. But yeah.
I do that. I do that too in my 70s, man. yeah.
You know, black don't crack, man.
Yes, right. We don't age that fast, man. We stay good looking for a long time, you know.
I'm trying to tell you.
Especially if you eat right, you know.
Yeah.
Eating right and living right is what it's about. People just don't understand. They want to believe in all these mythologies and theories and theologies that, you know, a lot of time it's just going to lead you astray. You know, it's not going to lead you to a better life. But, you know, that's it. That's neither here nor there. Like I said, kudos to you, man. All righty.
Appreciate you, OG.
All righty. Thank you, bro.
I can't call it. I might spoil it. X, how old are you?
I'm 32.
You believe in God?
Yeah. I'm in the middle of deconstruction though, but I still believe. I just been taking some westernization off of God. I ain't gonna say Christianity because that is Western. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But God would be. I think God would be Eastern.
No, but Christianity is
Northern Europe. Let me go see.
So Christianity, they're westernized now. You see what I mean? So I wouldn't say as much as God ain't real as everything about it being contorted by when the Romans got everything and put their dirt on.
Eastern Europe. Yeah, that's Eastern. So it ain't the West. It's Eastern Europe. Station, brother. But you know, there's no listen. I'm gonna tell you this, cause see, my deconstruction or your deconstruction is really not that deep. It's not that hard either. I don't think. The thing, because really, it's not even that you're because the deconstruction part is really just, man, unlearning and learning new information. The hard part is getting over your fears.
I learned a lot of new.
You know what I'm saying? Like once you learn 1 + 1 is 10, it's going. I'm sorry.
That's what made me start. Like that's what made me start. It didn't add up. You feel me?
Hey, we're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that out, gang. I had to
go look for some things, but I went back, read the original Masoretic.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God, I cannot believe I just said that. So 1 + 1 is not 10, everyone. My bad, gay. Is so once you find, okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say, the hard part is not the learning. The hard part is the fear of the things that they instilled in you. That's the part you got to deconstruct. That's the hard part. And I'm simply gonna tell you, you got to have courage. Even when you afraid. I'm saying, even when you, because are you afraid of hell? Does hell scare you?
From what I learned, man, hell ain't what they taught us.
I'm saying, like, what you have in your brain about hell, is it something that scares you? The fiery lake, eternal damnation. Does that scare you?
No, I don't learn that already.
Yeah, so the rest is easy then. Once you get over that, this shit easy. Now you just need the dates. You need the dates and the time. You need the dates and the time periods and the places and the names and the events that happen. That's all you need. You'll be good.
So let me tell you what I learned. Okay, first of all, Ezra had to have been the one that wrote all of Moses' books. That was an 800-year gap between Moses' death and the most previous carbon dated scrolls for Ezra writing that. So automatically, Ezra in the Bible, he was a scribe. But Moses, he was dead long before the book wrote. So, like, there's no way you can guarantee that even happened. It was just a history book of them. Most of that was allegory. You got the old Jesus with that going on.
Listen. You can't listen. The Bible ain't gonna help you deconstruct the Bible. All that stuff in there is made up. It's mythology. None of that stuff actually is. It's not true. I don't even know if it was an Ezra or none of that. So your deconstruction can't come from within the Bible. You gotta. Well, I won't say that because it can, but that's like. We still talking about Ezra and Moses and Jesus. Why are we talking about them people? They're not real.
But I'm using scientific evidence to relate you to what's going on in the Bible. The things that I deconstructed from it. You see what I'm saying?
But the Bible, like it's fiction. It don't matter because all this fiction. I don't care.
You don't believe none of it in that happened?
No. That's all I care about. I just want to know if it's real. Let's dive into it. If it ain't, let's piss and shit on it and flush it.
Shit. Well, you know the people that were real, David real.
Yeah. So, but you said you believe in God, though. God is made up too.
The only reason I still believe in God is because when I got down to the singularity, what they say science was, the world came from a single condensed point. What existed outside of it? Nobody knows.
Nothing. That's not a God, though. The hot dense state that the universe expanded from, that's not a God either. None of that is God. God is a white man in the sky.
What was outside of it?
God is a white man in the sky. There's no reason to believe in God. You understand? Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm telling you. Because the Christians today, don't let them lie to you. Christians lie. I don't know why they lie, but they lie. Even the Christians today are talking about a white man in the sky. The people who we got Christianity from, their Jesus is white. You mean to tell me Jesus was white, but his father wasn't?
Most of our signs are white, but
all gods, the gods of Rome, all of them, for the most part, were white people. If you look up, because Christianity that's Greco-Roman Roman mythology. It's written in Rome,
Yes,
in
it
Greek.
is. Yes, it is.
Those people's imagery, those people's images of deities were white men. Jupiter, Asclepius, Dionysus, Serapis, European features. None of those gods look black. So even the people whose language that the New Testament was written in, their images of deities were white too. But even before but I'm saying this to say, even before Christians went and took that word was used to refer to white people, white men in the sky. And then when the Christians came and usurped the word, they used it to refer to white man in the sky. It's just white people, brother. It's white people business. That's Eastern and Western Europe.
I agree with you on Christianity. That's why I went to the links I went through to find out what it was before it was ever told to us, what the Hebrews considered it to be. Because I do believe there's a creator. I don't know. I just can't get past the fact that
those Hebrew people are West Asian, Chaldean.
I get why you don't believe it. But that's just my I don't know. The I don't know that everybody come up with outside the singularity. That's why I put my creator.
But that's a gap.
Christianity, no, I don't agree with that.
That you believe in the God of the gap.
God of the gap. God of the gap.
Yes.
Yes. What's that?
You gotta turn that off.
You gotta turn that off.
You gotta turn the Bluetooth off. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, just turn the Bluetooth down and y'all listen to it through the phone, because that Bluetooth loud. But yeah, I forgot what I was just. What did I just say?
Shit. No Christianity was made up.
Yeah, all of it's made up, brother. God is a white man. Oh yeah, the gap. My bad. Fuck. I forgot that quick. I'm 56. The gap, the God of the gaps. That's what you believe. You're literally calling a gap of knowledge or information God when it's not. So you're not an atheist. You believe in God, but it's not even a God. You just believe in. You're calling your ignorance God. Don't do that. And why the fuck are y'all not tapping the screen and sending gifts? What's going on with the? Hey man, let's go and knock that out, or I'll just get off this bitch and I'll just post videos on YouTube. And if y'all don't tap the screen and send these little fucking roses and shit. Yeah, but the I don't know should not equal God. That's incorrect. Make sure y'all tapping the screen. We almost had 100. We need to be there for y'all got like 12 minutes. Y'all got like 12 minutes, gang, to tap to 100K. It's gonna get rough if y'all don't. I'm just gonna start. We just turn the comments off, and I don't fucking know. What did I say? Goddamn Spotify. I don't even use Spotify. Why the fuck? I forgot to cancel that shit. But yeah, man, y'all tap the screen, support the live. Yeah, do the shit. See how easy that was? It's easy fucking money, man. Y'all go on top that screen and get that shit going, nigga. What's up, Patty?
Hey, what's going on?
None. Waiting on my book to come. You see what I did there?
I did. I actually forgot to cancel my request. I wanted to come up and talk to that guy who had read the little excerpt about Christianity being in Ethiopia before, because the way that he read it, like you can tell that, you know, some niggas, they just don't get reading comprehension, right? Because what it said was that Christianity was in Ethiopia. I think he said something like 300 years before it was the dominant religion.
That's where they get you at, yeah.
Right, before it was the dominant religion in Europe. And that word dominant is very pivotal to that entire statement, right? But because people don't know how sentence structure and how to break down sentences, then they just read that and they miss like pivotal words, right? that are operative in how you understand the sentence. And I just wanted to point that out to him. It was found in Ethiopia 300 years. And I'm still not saying that it's accurate, but even in the lie, they tell you that it was found there before it was the dominant religion in Europe. Not before it was in Europe exclusively, but just before it was the dominant religion. So that's all I wanted to add.
And so that's how they get you though. That's how they get them, not us. That's how they get them though. They'll try to tell them Christianity was in Africa before Europe, even though that's not true. But it's like that dominant part, because that actually might be true.
Right. Like it might be true, but then you're still misunderstanding what they're telling you. That it wasn't there before it was in Europe. It was just found in
before
Ethiopia
it was dominant.
Before it was the dominant religion in Europe. So y'all gotta, when y'all read, y'all really gotta learn how sentence structure works, which, listen, I understand why some of y'all was getting C's and D's in English. because how is the language you speak and you can't ace that shit? I don't understand. That's just me. But also I'm a ghetto bitch, so who the fuck knows? I'm from the ghetto. We have different standards. So that's all I wanted to add. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they be saying that they fucking Israelites, bro. Like, no, you're not. You're not those people, guy. I'm sorry.
At all. But listen, I really think that this is just and I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. I really think this is just some real COINTELPRO shit, because they know how to make us have pride in anything other than being Black.
Yeah.
And they're real successful at that, right? Because the whole I got Indian in me, that was real loud for a time, right? After I'm Black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
Right? Because first it was we was Black and we proud, then it was I got Indian in me, right? And now
Cherokee. Cherokee, as they say.
Right, Cherokee. And now is I'm an Israelite. Right? So I don't know. It's just, again, we're allowed to be anything other than Black and proud, because they're going to tell you misinformation, because they know that if they keep shitting on being Black and they give you misinformation, that's going to break down the efficacy of our unity. And that's the entire point. I just gave y'all the cheat code. That's literally the entire point of this game. But don't listen to me. Listen, I'm just a Compton nigga. Don't listen to me. You could drop me down. I'm just a Compton nigga. Put me back in the comments.
Nini? Nami.
Yep. How are you today?
Apparently I'm an Israelite, so.
You're not an Israelite. No, I am not. I've done a whole lot of studying though about where the Bible came from. And according to everything that I've studied, the Bible actually, especially the Old Testament, came from Sumerian tablets. Nobody talks about that. And I had literally spent time reading those tablets, because you can't understand a book if you don't understand the source that it came from. So when I started reading the Sumerian tablets in strict detail, I discovered that a lot of the stories in the Bible, a lot of the people, a lot of the events, especially like the flood and human creation, that all came from Sumerian tablets thousands of years before the Hebrews wrote the Old Testament. And what those tablets say are so similar that you can't escape the fact that it's been plagiarized. But it gives more detail, it gives more information than the Bible does. So the tablets say,
do you believe in God?
I do believe in God. I don't believe in the Bible, and I don't believe in religion.
Are you Norse pagan or Norse Germanic?
I'm not. Nope. I'm African American, and my DNA comes out of Africa. The 26% of my DNA comes out of Europe, but that's got nothing to do with what's real about God.
What
I think
Okay.
I think that the powers that be have distorted what the tablet said and turned it into the Bible. That started with the Hebrews. That started with the Israelites, where they took those tablets, took those stories, twisted it into something other than what it was. There were multiple gods. There were many deities acting, claiming to have created humanity to be a slave force, a workforce. And
so what is your God's name?
my God does not have a name. My God is the light, the source, the light that the Bible mentions, that God is light. I believe that's what God is. God is source. I look at people who have many, many, many people who have talked about near-death experiences and going to the light, being in the presence of the light, the source. I think we're all fractals of that light. We're all small pieces. Why do you say that? Why do you say?
I'm first of all, I don't want to be reduced to any light out of the Bible. I don't know what light they shining. It could be a dim light, need to be changed.
Well, think about this. Think about this. I get that because it says Lucifer was light. That's what the name Lucifer means. But
No,
think about this.
Lucifer is a real person, man.
See, I've always thought that Lucifer was, that entity that was kicked out of heaven because he was trying to be God.
Absolutely not, ma'am. During the 5th century, Saint Jerome was actually arguing with the followers of Lucifer, named Luciferians. He was arguing with them. They had polemic. A polemic is an argument. They were having polemics over it was a continuation of what happened at Nicaea with that Arianism and Jesus Christ and his natures and all that shit. There's an actual real God named Lucifer. His name got put in the Bible, the Latin Vulgate. When they translated the Bible in Latin, they put that nigga's name in there as the devil.
That's crazy.
When I found that out, I just like, this shit a game. This shit is a game.
I need to look that up. That's some wild stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, look up Saint Jerome and wait, let me go find it. Yeah. Because I was just trying to find all the Bible translations and
So how do you reconcile with all the people that say that they had near-death experiences?
Well, we're
and
all
the common thread that they all talk about, that the experiences that they all had, they're very different, but there's certain elements of all of them that are very similar.
Yeah. Even if people didn't believe in Jesus, they would have near-death experiences, but they attribute them to Christian iconography because that's what they've been colonized by, or that's what they like. When the church used to lay hands on me, I used to see the white angels and shit with the little white angels with the all white on with the white wings. I would see that in my dreams. Why am I seeing that? Why am I seeing that in my dreams? That's what I've been raised up to look at. That's what I've seen growing up. You can't have a dream or a near-death experience involving hell if you don't have at least an idea of what hell is. Where did your idea of hell come from? Or where did your idea of heaven come from? Comes from these people that made it up, man.
Most people that we have near-death experience accounts from, they didn't go to hell. Most near-death experiencers experience the light.
Yeah, but so your God
And
doesn't have
love.
your God is light, you said?
The Bible says that God is light. Now,
Now,
there are
wait a
portions of
minute. Wait a minute.
that
I'm sorry.
let me
Why-
qualify it. There
Hold
are
up,
portions
because you
of the
keep
Bible.
quoting you keep quoting the Bible, but you're not a Israelite, Jew, or Christian.
No, but I believe that the New Testament is more accurate than the Old Testament. I believe, and I reserve the right to say I could be wrong, but I believe that Christ came to save the people of that time from those Sumerian gods, those Sumerians that were pretending to be gods. They were the ones that were teaching sacrifice, and they were teaching that they were gods. They were.
You said you reserve the right that you could be wrong. You are wrong, man.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that? You got to be open.
I'm not open to mythology created to control Jews. Are you
I would say that
familiar?
I think
are you
that
familiar
are you-
with the? Are you familiar with what's known in history as the Jewish-Roman Wars?
I haven't studied it.
This is the time period where this so-called Christianity that y'all believe in. This is what it came out of. You got to ask yourself. There's
I
no
don't believe
way,
in Christianity,
ma'am. You just quoted the New Testament as being more accurate than the Old.
but Christianity is a religion. I am not a Christian. Am I a believer in Christ? Am I a believer in God? Yes, I'm not a Christian. There's a difference. You can believe in God and not be a Christian. You can believe that Christ showed up for a reason and not be involved in the Christian religion.
There's no way, ma'am.
You got to read the Sumerian tablets. You got to see what they say and compare, because you got to see how the Hebrews took those tablets and twisted it into what is now the Old Testament.
Ma'am. Okay, let's slow down, because we not gonna skip nothing. We're gonna go in order.
Okay.
So you're not a Christian, but you do believe Christ came,
Yes.
and you do believe in God,
Yes.
and your God doesn't have a name.
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you believe do you believe Christ is the Son of said God?
I believe that all of us are the sons and daughters of the said God. I believe that you are. Maybe you don't know that you are, but you are.
I am a son of which God, though, ma'am?
The source of everything. The source where our actual spirits come from to animate the bodies that we are in. Because I think the problem is we come down here, we believe we're our bodies. So we get hemmed up in whether you're Black or whether you're white or whether you're Israelite or whether you're Republican or Democrat, when the real deal is you are not your body. You are the spirit and the light that animates that body. When we forget that we are the spirit, then we get attached too tightly to the body and the experience that the body is having. That's how they get us.
Ma'am, there's a lot going on in your brain, and I need to. That's I don't even know where to start with you. I'm gonna just tell you like this, ma'am. Christ wasn't a real person. All gods are made up, and this source that you're talking about, there is no one source for everything, ma'am. That nature don't work like that. Different things have different processes, different ways that they are formed and created in nature. There's not no one thing pushing out everything. No, there's different natural processes that happen. There's never been this whole light thing. All this sounds like biblical, but I know you're not a Christian, but you do follow Christ, ma'am. Christ is a dead white man on a cross that was forced on Black people. We shouldn't.
No, that's what they say
that.
he was. I disagree with you, but that's okay. I respect your intelligence. I respect your exploration of all of it.
What is Christ now? You tell me what is Christ? What was he?
If Christ was a real human,
he wasn't. Go ahead.
And I do say if. Like I said, I reserve, some space for the possibility that this was made up. It might have been, but I know what was real was what those tablets say. There was a reason that the Hebrews took what the tablets say and twisted it. Why did they do that? Man, that's the thing I'm studying.
Those tablets are fiction as well. All of this is mythology.
How do we know that? How do we know that the tablets were fiction? There's a lot of proof that what those tablets say happened, that some of that was historical record. The excavations, the archaeological and studies have shown that a lot of what those tablets say happened. Those temples were built, those cities were built, those kings existed, those people existed, and they were pretending to be gods. They were pretending to be gods. And then the Hebrews got a hold of those tablets. They took all of those deities and they collapsed it and condensed it into one God and put the word God on all of those actions and made it sound like God would kill entire populations and cities, that God had a long nostril with smoke coming out of it, that God was a jealous God, that God would send snakes to attack his people when they were asking for something more than manna to eat. That is not God. It absolutely isn't. And because the Bible takes God and distorts what he was, then we throw God all the way out. Instead of throwing out the book, we throw God out. I think that's the mistake we make.
Ma'am. I think you might be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I might be.
You are. So it's like you're skipping steps, but then you're throwing all this shit together. Ma'am, those Sumerians were polytheistic, right?
Very much so.
Even they didn't believe in one single God. No one during the time of antiquity believed in one single God for the most part. There are
they
some
believe themselves
exceptions,
to be gods.
but they're not gods, ma'am.
They're not. But the Sumerians before the flood believed that they were gods. And they tried to sell that.
Worldwide flood, ma'am.
I don't believe it was worldwide. I believe it was regional.
Those happen all the time. There's nothing new.
Agreed.
Shit, we done that flooded in this bitch yesterday.
I agree.
So what are you doing with this mythology, man? Why are you doing this?
Transformation of what the tablets say into the Old Testament has caused us to misunderstand God and misunderstand human creation. What it's for? I'm Black. Heck yeah.
Why are you studying Sumerian mythology and not some version of ancient African mythology? Can I ask you that?
Maybe that's next, because my personal path,
no, ma'am.
I'm answering your question. My personal path led me to the Sumerian tablets. And I won't get into my personal path is that I have studied UFOs and extraterrestrials, which sounds crazy. I used to be an investigator for UFO sightings, and I had a lot of questions about it, whether or not it was all foolishness, whether or not any of this was real, whether or not, I wanted to know what was happening. And the impression I got is that a lot of the UFO phenomenon is military, craft that we see, but a very small fraction of it is not. And that small fraction needs to be explained. So I started digging into secret societies and, all of the questions about what could this be, and how long have they been visiting the earth? And the answer that it seems like is that they've been coming to earth throughout human history. So my next question was, then if they've been here throughout human history, do they have anything to do with human creation? So that led me around to what do we know about human creation? What does Genesis say?
Ma'am, Genesis is not the authority on human.
It is
creation.
not. That's what I learned. That Genesis
Sumeria
is not the authority.
Sumerians are not the authority on human creation either.
That's the oldest record that we have. So it
Sumerians
would
are the
help
oldest
us
record that we have, or the oldest record that you have.
that we have.
Who is we? Because it's
What
not.
what do we have? Tell me. I'm open to information. Tell me what we have that's older
You're
than
not
the
open
Sumerian
if
tablets.
you're not open if you've already jumped from Genesis to the Sumerian tablets as the authority. You're not open minded.
Now, I've been
Because
studying this for
you're a
years,
black
but
person.
I am asking you what is older than the Sumerian tablets. Tell me. I'm open to hear it. I'm serious. I'm not even, BSing you. I'm open to hear what record of humanity do we have that is older than the Sumerian tablets. I would like to know.
Yes. So there are ancient African civilizations that predate all of this. Now, these Sumerian tablets it's someone else's culture that has nothing to do with you and your people. Your people, your people are not Sumerian, man. There's no reason why you should be talking about Sumerian tablets as any authority or anything.
The reason
this is mythology, man.
that it's important for us to look at it is because my people are not Sumerian, but my people hold fast to this Bible that is incorrect and leaves them in an incorrect space about God and humans. So I wanted to get to the bottom of where the source came from.
We know why black people hold to this Bible, man. It's not. It's for no other reason other than colonialism. That's actually the only reason why anybody. That's actually the only reason why anybody is still holding on to this Bible, because they forced it on them, not because it holds any truth value.
I'm not saying it holds truth value. I'm saying it was taken and distorted in order to be used for colonialism.
Yeah, it wasn't distorted. They used it. The Torah is a God book for Israelites to enslave. All the white people did was made it for Gentiles and used it to their advancement. They didn't change anything. They just made it for themselves.
They changed it. You'd have to read the Sumerian tablets to see how they changed it. They changed it directly, plagiarized from Sumerian tablets.
We've already established that the Israelite religion copies older mythology, but it's copying older mythology, not older actual facts about the universe. It's mythology too. And I'm simply saying, when I said the white people didn't change anything, the white people or the Christians did not change the Torah. They just simply created a religion that makes the Torah, the laws in the Torah, for Gentiles. That's what that was the goal of Paul's letter, is to take a religion that was specific to a group of people and make it for everyone, or make it for Romans, because those were the Gentiles. The Gentiles would have been the Greek and the Romans at that time, not us. The Bible and the Sumerian tablets have nothing to do with the black people.
I agree to a certain extent to what you're saying. Like, I don't think it's directly related to black people and our history in Africa. The reason I study it is because those tablets lead right up to the Bible that our people hold so tightly right now. And it keeps us off track. It keeps us off track. But
yeah,
that's all I want.
But ma'am, you believe in God. God is a white man in the sky, ma'am.
No, not my version of God. Not what I have learned to be true. Wow. What the Bible says, listen, what the Bible says about God and actual God are two different things. I don't believe what the Bible says about God.
Man, why do you keep bringing up the Bible? I don't give a fuck about the Bible either. I'm talking about God.
Well, you're talking about a white man. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying.
God is mutually exclusive from the Bible.
My God is not a white man. I promise you.
Yours might not be, but the original is. Your definition.
The original God is a white man? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Someone is using the word wrong. Is it you or is it those people where it comes from?
It's
Who's
certainly
using
not
it
me
wrong?
because I'm not referring to God, to a white man as God.
Let me ask you the question again. I don't think you heard me. Somebody is using this term wrong. Is it the people whose culture it comes from, or is it you? Who do you
It
think
is
is
the
using the word?
Bible. I think
No,
the
ma'am, not the
Bible
Bible. Not the
and the
Bible.
Sumerians. Well, listen, the Sumerians were using it wrong. The Bible, in turn, is you.
Thank you. I am not talking about the Bible or the Sumerians, ma'am. That's not where the word come from. That's not who I'm talking about. Please. Yeah, no. The culture that this comes from, the culture that the word God comes from, it means something different than how you're using it. Either they're wrong or everyone else is wrong. And I would say everyone else is wrong. You, myself, the way I'm using it is wrong too. We are the ones that are incorrect. I don't think she knows how to come off mute. So let me press the button. You are not you're I mean, I don't mind you studying the Sumerian tablets and stuff like that, because I need to study them more too. I've looked into them, but I need to study it too for sure. But I don't know, the way you're speaking, it's like you're giving it an authority on creation or us or God. And no, that's none of that. That couldn't be farther from the truth, man.
I agree with you on that. I don't think the Sumerian tablets are the source to learn about God. It's quite the opposite. They were saying that they were the gods. And then the Hebrews got a hold of it and transformed it and said that God was doing what the Sumerians were doing in these stories. They took Sumerian stories, took all these deities and conflated it into one God and just said, God said, and God did this and God did that. And that made God look foolish in the Old Testament. It looks silly. And so we throw out the Bible and we throw out God with it. I think that's a mistake.
You think what is a mistake, man?
To throw out God when we throw out the Bible that has been corrupted. I believe the Bible is corrupted. I believe the Sumerians were wrong about what they were selling about God, about themselves being God. It was wrong. It was false. So that leads us to ask, what is God? If the Bible is wrong, what is God? Where is God? What are we? Why were we created?
We weren't created by no God, man.
What do you think we were created by? How do you think we came to be?
I don't think we were created. I think I think this planet, the life on this, because we on a planet, right? We going nowhere fast on this floating rock. You agree with that, right?
I agree with that.
Yeah. The life on this planet, it wasn't created. It was well, when I say it wasn't created, I'm saying it wasn't like built in a lab. Like ain't no God poof us and we was here. We weren't there at the when life began on this planet. We were not there and we were not thought of, man. Life begins as bacteria, single cell organisms and shit like that. That's not us. We weren't there. It took billions, or maybe not billions, millions and millions and millions of years for us to even get to this point where we can believe that we were created. We weren't, man. Life on this planet evolved from, I be saying bacteria, but yeah.
I don't agree with that. I used to, and I hear you, but
Yes.
I disagree just based on what I've studied. But really, I just wanted to make the point that, the Bible has been taken, plagiarized, from the tablets and distorted what God is,
God,
causing
you and
us to
these fucking
misunderstand.
tablets, ma'am. These
Yes,
tablets
absolutely.
are not, and you've already agreed with me. These tablets are nothing historically factual for us to take serious. So what the fuck are we doing with them, man? You just talking about tablets again. Like, you gotta please stop bringing up these tablets, man. The Sumerian tablets are fiction. They're not gods. The Israelite God isn't real. Nobody's God is real, man. Nobody's.
I disagree, but I understand your point.
Ma'am, you just said God is source and God is light. That's not a God.
Yes, it is. Just because we don't understand it doesn't mean it's not true.
Break down to me how light created you. Break that down for me.
I don't understand that. God understands it. I just know the people that have stood before the light, they all say the same
You know,
thing.
all this,
And they
all
all
this,
can't be lying.
the moment you said you think Christ came down, you just all this shit out the window, man. Because don't you believe Jesus Christ was a real person, right?
I am open to interpretation on it. I
That's not
think
what I
that
asked you.
I
That's
think
not
the
what I
entire
asked.
story is valid either way.
That's not what I asked you. Do you think Jesus Christ was a real person?
I think it's possible.
That's not what I asked you. I'm asking you a yes or no question.
That is my answer, sir. I believe it's possible, but I'm open to interpretation. I think it's a powerful lesson either way. I think it has saving qualities either way.
Where do you live?
I live in Kansas City, Missouri.
You ever heard of Whataburger?
Of course.
I'm the spokesperson for Whataburger.
Okay.
And they told me to tell my guests that if they come down and say Bar sent them, they'll get a free number 2. The number 2 is the double Whataburger meal. And they'll let you substitute the fries for onion rings. And you can have a Coke. It's a free large Coke that come with the meal. You got to tell them Bartholomew Octavius Ranch, no relation, sent you. They're going to give you a free meal. I mean, they're going to give you a free number 2. You hear me? You hear me?
I hear you. What's your point?
Tell them Bartholomew Octavius Ranch, no relation, sent you. They're going to give you a free number 2 meal. Are you going to do it?
No.
Why not? You don't like Whataburger?
Actually, I don't, but I don't believe you.
Have a little faith, man. Why would a stranger lie to you on the internet to get you to go get free food, man?
To prove a point. That's cute.
Why would a stranger on the internet lie to you about going to get free food, man? The Sumerian tablets. Sumerian fucking tablets. Well, that's a new one. That's a new one, man. Oh my God. Sumerian fucking tablets. And I don't even disagree that the Israelites copied from the Sumerian tablets. I just don't know what the fuck that got to do with us from Africa who predate this mythology. But I don't know. Stranger things have happened, y'all. Stranger things have happened. Oh, goodness. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm
y'all
back.
tapping the, I thought y'all, boy, this shit went at 100. I was gonna flip a table.
I tapped it up, man, while I was out. I tapped it up. But what I came back for is that Mimi, I think it was Mimi, the one who
Mimi,
was just on.
Mimi.
Yeah, Mimi. She, you know, OG like me, my eyesight ain't quite as good, so an N looks like an M. But you know, let me get to my point. She's searching for the concept of God in the wrong way. That's her problem. She's looking for it in the personification of a God, a deity. That's what she's looking for, but she'll never find it, because that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. But you can conceptualize the belief in a God, but you have to make the concept observable and make sense. It has to make sense. So for me, I agree with her in believing that you can have that concept in your mind, but it has to be observable. She says, what does she say? The source and the light, right? So what?
Those are not gods, though.
Huh? No, they're not. They're not. But there are observable phenomena that you can relate to the concept of God that are light. Yeah, you can. That are light. Listen, that are light and energy. That's what we are. That's what we are. We're light and energy.
Why do y'all? Light and energy have
That's
nothing
right.
to do.
And the source of it, wait, let me finish up, man. The source of it is that big ball that you see in the sky every day. That big ball, that big red ball you see, the source of the light and energy that we are is that big ball, that big red ball in the sky that you see floating by.
Where do you live?
I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
You familiar with Whataburger?
No, I don't. I got your point on that there. You know, you're trying to be funny with that, but it was.
I am dead serious. I am the spokesperson for Whataburger.
Well, I don't need a hamburger, man. I don't even eat that stuff. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat hamburger meat. It's all. I don't eat hamburger meat.
You don't like a burger, nigga?
No, I don't. I do not. No, don't get me off my subject, man.
You just out here eating cabbage and Brussels sprouts and shit.
No, I eat vegetables and I eat fruits. I eat nuts and all that kind of stuff. yeah. But don't let me get you try to get me off my point of view. Hell, man, come on.
You said
what do you not observe? What do you If you stop eating all that hamburger meat, you wouldn't be
Wait
laughing.
a minute.
Because it's dulling your senses, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what's so funny?
Hey, man, wait a minute.
What's so funny?
Oh no.
I don't know either. That's what I'm asking you. What's so funny, man? Back to that big ball of light in the sky that you see every day. Is that what's making you laugh? Because that is the source of everything that you're able to do. It provides everything that you need. In conjunction. Oh man. Are you laughing out of ignorance or are you laughing out of fun, man?
There's only one of us that's ignorant here. It is not me.
I would beg to differ on that. I would beg to differ because, like I said, if you can't observe the light from the sun, and you do assimilate that light into your body. You know that, right?
Can you get down?
I will. All right. If you. No, because you don't want to hear truth, and that's what happens when people don't want to hear the truth.
Man, go get you some nuts, man. Get down. This nigga talking about the truth, brother. Like, get down, man. Man, I needed that laugh. I think I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension.
Going
Ooh. But yeah, the sun, light, the universe, none of that is a god. One of y'all, okay, it's two people up here, rock, paper, scissors. Who's going first?
I'm going for you. Added me first. I'm going first.
All right.
Hello.
Jay, go on mute.
Hello.
Go on mute.
Okay, so do you believe that you have a soul?
How old are you, young man?
18.
What's your mom's number?
What, bro?
What is your mother's number?
Why?
I need to talk to an adult.
I'm an adult. I'm legal.
I want to talk to your mom, though.
I was on here before, actually.
I want to talk to your mom.
Come on, bro. Let me just speak real quick.
Where is she at?
I'm 18. I'm allowed to be on live, bro.
Is she at work?
Yeah.
Call her. Tell her Bartholomew Octavius.
Bro,
no relation. Ask to speak to. Go ahead.
Do you believe that you have a soul?
Young man, you Christian or Muslim?
I'm a follower of Christ.
Right. And what is your race?
I'm black.
Yeah. Black people shouldn't be Christian because Christianity was
You told me that last
during
time.
colonialism. Right. And you have done your homework because you're back as a Christian.
Because you said my God is not real.
He's not. Yahweh is a tribal deity from the Levant, grafted into the Canaanite pantheon, and then worshipped exclusively during the Babylonian exile. Yeah. It's not real. It's made up. Young man, go in there and put you some
I don't want to talk to you on
Dino
live,
Nugget.
I kind of want to talk to you more private. I don't want to talk over here. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, though.
Send me a message.
For sure.
I'm gonna send you some books to read.
For sure.
Say that. Jay, how old are you? Jay, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm 46.
You who?
46.
Damn. Us old niggas gotta stick together, right?
You know that.
I'm 56, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Which one?
The creator of earth, heaven and earth.
Yeah, what's his name?
I only know him to be as God. You know, our creator.
You don't know
Our
your
Father.
God's name,
Yeah.
brother? Why the fuck is like that
No.
light just got brighter? You don't know your God's name?
No. I know his son's name is Jesus.
Right.
Yahweh. Mhm.
Jesus. So you believe in the God of the Bible? Are you an Israelite?
Yes.
You an Israelite?
Yes.
You know where the Levant is,
Never heard of that.
and you can't be an Israelite.
Well, let me tell you my testimony.
Just I need you to stop and listen to what I just told you. If you don't
I
know
need
where
you
the
to listen to
Levant
what I'm
is,
telling you.
hey, if you don't know where the Levant is, you cannot be an Israelite. Drop that ideology right now.
Let me explain something to you.
Not until you
Why
drop the ideology.
well, can I say this? An
No.
Israelite told me, hold on, wait, can I explain myself? An Israelite that I didn't even know told me that I was an Israelite.
And you believed them.
Yeah, it makes sense. But unless I explain it to you, you probably, I don't know.
You don't know where the Levant is. You cannot be an Israelite.
He told me I was an Israelite.
You don't know where the Levant is, though.
Okay.
So you can't be
But
an Israelite.
he explained to me why I was an Israelite after
What did he
I
say?
told him
What did he say?
my testimony.
What did he say?
He told me that I was an Israelite. Excuse me.
Where
Let
do
me
you
tell you what
live?
happened. First of all, I can tell
What-
you my testimony. See, first of all, I was
No,
tired.
you don't have to tell me your testimony for me to know you're not an Israelite. Israelites are from the Eastern Mediterranean, from West Asia, brother. That's not you.
Let
I'm
me explain
sorry.
something to you.
I'm sorry. You're not fucking Canaanite, Aramaean, Chaldean from Ur.
But I gotta
You're not
explain that to you.
Mesopotamian, Mediterranean,
But
West
see, I gotta.
Asian. That's not
But let
you,
me.
brother.
But
That's
let me
not
explain.
you.
Okay,
That's
this
not
is what.
you.
Can I say something? I have to explain that to you because what we have to understand is when we say that and we talk about a certain type of people, we are now granted as his heirs to him, as his heirs to him. So we do become that, and
As
those
the
that are
heirs to
true
who?
to the lineage of Jesus Christ.
And what lineage is that?
What you just said.
Who?
So what you just said. That's how we become that, and that's why he said it.
Where do
I
you
might not
live?
look like it.
Where do
My
you live?
pigmentation
Where do
may
you
not.
live?
Me, I live in Jersey City.
You ever heard of Whataburger?
Whataburger,
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh, no, y'all ain't got no Whataburgers. You ever been to the what's your favorite burger place?
Checkers.
Checkers?
Rallies, Checkers. McDonald's. I mean, I got a bunch.
Get down. Cause absolutely not. We don't do no checkers up here, gang. Nigga said rallies. Can't trust a nigga with two names, man. Fucking rallies and checkers. Which one is it, nigga? Is your rallies or is your checkers? Cause what you checking and what you rallying for? It give me Klan vibes. You need a burger place that sounds prestigious, like Whataburger. Like, wow, what a fucking burger. How old are you?
Hello, how you doing? Hello?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 26. My name is John. I'm from Nigeria.
You believe in God? John from Nigeria?
Yeah, I do believe in.
Which one?
Why is it funny?
I'm
Well,
laughing at me.
Oh, okay. I do believe in God.
You said you what?
I said I do believe in God.
Which one?
I won't quantify it as a particular name because I see it as the source of
Okay.
everything.
Are you a Christian or Muslim or Black Hebrew Israelite?
I'm a Christian.
Okay, your God has a name. You understand what I just said? Your deity has a name. You have to go and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So let's look it up.
Most people say God because, there's this thing up in the Bible that people get to confuse. Let's say some persons will call him Jehovah Rapha,
Yeah.
and you see
Yahweh.
scenarios of Yahweh and all.
That's his name.
And it goes by different names. Jehovah Rapha.
So, but
That's
yeah,
not my
they call
hero.
it different things. They call it different things, but we know what
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
are talking
yeah.
about. That deity is
Yeah,
made
yeah.
up from the Southern Levant.
Well, I would just say I believe in God as the source.
God is not a source, and your God is not a source. Your God is a cultural myth. God is a white man in the sky, but your God is a cultural myth. Neither one of those are real. Y'all keep talking about this source. You niggas, the source is Ushmush, nigga. My God name is Ushmush, and Ushmush is the source. Disprove me.
What's that?
Ushmush is my God. Ushmush is the source. Disprove me. Prove me
Okay, why
wrong.
would you say so?
This is what I believe in my culture, that Ushmush created the universe and Ushmush is the source.
Sometimes I do feel like the specific name from different cultures can actually be the cause of this problem. Because just like I was saying, we're talking about some persons who call him Jehovah Rapha, some persons who call him Jehovah Nisi. And I came to understand that even in the Bible, where some persons get to refer to God, it's not actually God in himself talking. Let's talk about the scenario where Moses was in
No,
the burning bush.
we're not about to quote scripture. Can you demonstrate that? What evidence do you have that your God is real?
Oh, it's real to me.
Okay, cool.
That I
If
can say.
there's like 8 billion of us. You think this God is real for 8 billion of us?
Oh, it's very much real.
For 8 billion people on the planet?
Yeah, it's very much real.
Then prove it. Prove it. You should be able to prove it to 8 billion people. Go ahead.
8 billion people are alive.
Yeah, prove it. Prove that your God is
Yeah.
real for 8 billion people.
That alone is a proof. Being a source to 8 billion people in itself is a proof.
Hey man, y'all.
You could say you could be looking for some other proof, but that in itself is a
Shut up.
proof.
Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut
Okay,
up.
prove to me your God is a source.
Just shut up, brother.
All right, prove to me. Sorry if I'm
Shut
pronouncing
up.
it wrong.
Shut up, please. Be quiet, young man. You're a black Christian from what part of Africa are you from? What part of I got it. I see it. What part of Africa are you from, sir?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria. Right.
Yeah.
You're a black Christian from Nigeria. You don't believe in God because it's true. You believe in God because we were colonized in Nigeria, sir.
Nope.
Black people were forced to believe in this dead white man on that cross. So your idea of God comes from oppression and people being forced into a religion and lied to. God is not something that's universal. God is mutually exclusive.
Okay, I would like to know about your God.
My God, Ushmush, yes. Ushmush is the supreme creator being. Ushmush is the supreme creator being that exists outside of time, space, and matter. But Ushmush, I had a revelation and he told me what he looks like. He's purple. He's a purple, fluffy, very cutesy, very demure deity. And he loves all of us. He loves children, and he keeps the lights on in everyone's house where there's lights. He's doing that. That's him.
Okay, prove to me that that's real.
Are the lights on in your home?
Very much.
There you go. Proof of Ushmush.
You can't say that's proof.
I just said it. Ushmush gave me the revelation. Ushmush gave me the revelation that he is the one keeping the lights on in everyone's houses. Therefore, if the lights are on in your house, Ushmush is real.
How does that make sense?
Because that's the revelation that he brought down to me.
That's to you. How would it make sense to 8 billion people?
If they have lights, then
By
that's
the way,
evidence.
not all. There's some places that they don't have lights, so it doesn't make sense.
But remember, I said Ushmush is also the creator of the universe. He exists outside of time, space, and matter, but he told me what he looks like. Therefore, he exists because he created you. Who created you? How do you know Ushmush did not create you?
That's what I'm asking you to prove. You see,
he said he created you, therefore he created you, right?
For example, a person that's making an iPhone cannot live in the iPhone.
Ushmush said that he created you, therefore Ushmush created you. That's how it works.
Proving it to me. Allow me.
I just did.
You're not.
I have a whole Ushmush Bible on my phone. Ushmushian verse 1. I mean Ushmushian chapter 1 verse 1. I create everything, the heavens and the earth, the light and the dark. All things are created by me, Ushmush. That's what the first verse of the Ushmush.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. A person creating an iPhone cannot live in the phone.
Yeah,
he has to live outside
your
of
God
it.
can't. Your God,
yes, he lived
is
outside
not real
of it. That's
because
why
I know where your God come from. You don't know where my God come from. My God has always existed, but he existed by different names in different cultures. But then he told me that his real name is Ushmush.
Okay, who told you know where it comes from?
Ushmush. I know where your God come from. You don't know where mine's come from.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
It doesn't make
And the
sense.
beautiful
Like,
thing
bro,
about my God is, my God would not have let anyone conquer and colonize in his name.
and who said my God did that?
He did. He allowed them to conquer and colonize in his name. He didn't stop them. My God would have never done that.
Nope, he didn't do that. Yes. He didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very wrong
You can't tell me. I've had near-death experiences, and I've slept and dreamed about Ushmush talking to me. You can't tell me my God ain't
Well,
real.
near-death experiences doesn't make sense to 8 billion people. How can you prove that?
Like I said, I had a dream about my God. My God is real. Your God is fake.
And should I start talking about my own revelations? I've had dreams also, but I'm not fronting that because
Okay,
you
one of
can't
us is
really just
wrong.
put up.
One of us has a Bible that's been copied and translated. Do you know where the Bible was first printed together under the same cover at? Do you know where that was printed at?
Where was it?
Do you know where it was printed at? You ain't gonna believe
You
it.
tell me.
Germany, nigga. White people,
Okay, so
that shit that y'all reading over there, white people printed that and put that together.
how about the one in Ethiopia?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
It's not the
Mm-mm, what?
oldest. It is not the
Who
oldest.
told you? Okay, so how about the one in Ethiopia? It was printed in Germany, right?
It's not the oldest. And the Ethiopian Bible was not printed under the same cover. It was written by hand. I asked you, do you know where the Bible was first printed? I know what I asked you. It was a trick question. Because right now, where you live, you don't have an Ethiopian Bible, do you?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it written? It's written in Ge'ez?
Reading what?
Their language. You have an Ethiopian Bible that's written in Ge'ez?
No, it's not.
Then you don't have an Ethiopian Bible. Fuck, nigga. You have an English. You have a printed English translation of something that's not originally written in English. It's not. It's
Okay,
not
so
theirs.
the Ushmush has. How's your Bible like? Because I don't even know about this culture as a whole. How's the Bible
He
like?
revealed it. He revealed it to me through oral tradition first, and then I had to write it down.
Okay, so who wrote the Bible? This
Who wrote the
one you're
Bible?
talking about? No,
My
the one
Bible?
you're talking about.
Me.
Yeah,
Me.
you.
Revealed to me by an angel named Jabril. Revealed to me. Ushmush sent an angel named Jabril to reveal the Ushmush Bible to me, and he told me to write it down. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of writing down right now. But the very first verse of Ushmushians, first one is I create all things. That's what he said.
Bro, you can't just take your revelation like that. Okay, like I said, make it make sense to 8 billion people.
8 billion people need to come and worship Ushmush because
just because he said
Ushmush keeps the lights on. Literally, if you got lights in your home, Ushmush keeps them on.
Are you talking about lights from the sun?
He works
lights
through
in the
people.
house?
Ushmush works through people, right? You understand?
I said, are you talking about lights, the sun, or the lights in my house?
Lights in your house. Ushmush controls all of that.
Then it doesn't make sense because there's some people that don't have lights in their house here in Nigeria.
It's because they're not praying to Ushmush.
Bro, you're saying rubbish because they don't have access to electricity.
Well, they start praising Ushmush, they'll get whatever electricity they need.
Bro, you can't pray electricity to come into a house that's not connected to a power source. How does that make sense?
I am the last prophet of Ush. You're right. I'm the first and the
Like-
last prophet of Ushmush, gang.
Bro, I'm from Nigeria. I can take you to so many villages that there are no lights. Right now, I'm having
My
lights
brother,
in
my brother from my village. I worship,
Yes, but there's
I
so-
worship
there's so many
Ushmush.
places right now that are
I
not having
worship
lights,
Ushmush, my brother.
Your
Your village,
if you're
your
going,
village,
if you're going to
your
those people,
village has nothing on Ushmush.
if you're going to those people, you're going to tell them they should pray to Ushmush and they will get
Yeah.
lights. How does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Listen, all you need is the faith of a mustard seed, and you'll have lights, little nigga.
Bro, all you need is the faith in Christ.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't make any sense. I can't go to a village where they have access to light and tell them they should pray.
If they pray to Ushmush, lights will. Have you ever? There's a show that's called From, and in the show From, they get trapped. They get trapped in this city where there really isn't any electricity, but the monsters or the entities are keeping the lights on.
Okay.
Because there's an episode where the lady digs at the bottom of the house. She digs to try to find out where the electricity is coming from, and when she got to the bottom, the cords were just floating. They weren't connected to anything. Same way Ushmush works.
Bro, if you were saying the lights from the sun, it would even make more sense. But trust me,
I'm talking about the lights in your home, nigga, light bulbs.
Exactly, that's complete bullshit, bro.
Panels and shit. Yeah, the breaker box. The breaker box. Listen, this shit don't run on Duncan. This shit run on Ushmush, nigga.
It doesn't. It doesn't. The laws apply to that.
I'm flying, brother. I'm flying. Y'all help me with my gift goal. Send me my little cowboy hats. I gotta.
Bro, that doesn't make
I'm gonna go talk to Ushmush for. I'm gonna go talk to Ushmush for a minute. Give me a second.
All right.
You want to see something?
Yeah.
I prayed to Ushmush. You ain't gonna believe this. He dropped bread from the sky. Look what my God dropped from the sky. It's bread, nigga. It ain't called manna, it's called Anna.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my God dropped bread from the sky.
At first, I was thinking Ushmush was an electrokinetic demon, but now it seems he's a bread-giving demon also. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Can your God drop bread from the sky, little nigga?
Bro, that's an old trick. It deals with manna.
My Ushmush bread got a little twang to it.
That's crazy.
It's like salted butter on the bread.
I guess I'm gonna go do my own prayers too.
Oh, I caught it with my leg. My God dropped bread from the sky. Look at that. Just whoop. It ain't manna, it's Anna, baby. Hold on. It's a garlic,
Why don't you pray to him to drop some
like
for
a
me?
garlic herb, like a garlic herb butt on that bread.
Yeah, I agree the way this guy won't carry me play.
Can your God do that, little nigga? You in
Bro,
Nigeria
that,
and your God can't drop bread from the sky. That ain't no real God, nigga.
okay, that's very good.
It's unleavened, unleavened bread. It's soft as a croissant, but it's flavorful. That's what my God do. You ain't got nothing for us, man. Don't be no hater. You blaspheming the fucking Lord, nigga. How old are you, Robert?
46.
You believe in God?
Yes.
Which one?
None of them. I have no religion. I believe that there's a God that exists to create the world, but other than interfering with what we do every day, no.
Created the world?
Yes. You think that we're riding around through space, through nothing, on a floating rock, dancing around the sun, and nothing created that other than gravity?
Ushmoosh created me. I don't know about yours, but Ushmoosh created me and he dropped tangy bread from the sky.
Brother, stop it. Stop it.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul.
Stop it. Stop
oh, my soul.
You can't believe that we're just sitting on a big rock flying through space, dancing around the sun, and nothing created none of that.
Wouldn't
just poof. It just happened. It was always here, right? That's what you believe, right?
100%.
Always here. Nothing starts from nothing, right?
Ushmoosh created me. What created you?
Once again, my father created me. Like I said.
Uh-oh. Your father who?
Robert King. Somebody sounds spitting on the mic. So like I was explaining, bro. There's no way, there's no creator at all. Where'd he go? He disappeared? Oh, listening tells me prove my career. Prove that you're sitting on a flying rock through space. I don't need to prove it. Just look outside. Go outside, look up at the sun.
Man. Ushmoosh bread got a little twang to it. Real. The fuck was that? Oh, that was this. Damn. Yeah, where we at? All hell Ushmoosh, niggas. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Worship Ushmush, holy name. Seems like never before. Oh, my soul. Worship Ushmush, holy name. And the beautiful thing about Ushmush is you don't need no wedding ring. I almost gave up, but a power that I can't explain fell from heaven. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. Man. Ushmush the merciful one. Amen. The most praised, most high. Mm-hmm. But that's loud. He needs an assurance. Crazy. I don't want to know about no pantheon just yet. But you're right, though. I got to create some lesser deities in my pantheon. That's right. Got to have a most high, right? We're going to create some other fictional gods for people to believe in. All of them are made up. My God just dropped bread from the sky. Y'all missed it. If you weren't here, twangy bread with a little twang to it, a little smack to your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Bless the Lord, oh my soul.
God of Scripture is real while you playing. I used to think
Turn that
just
Bluetooth
like
off
you.
in the background.
What?
You got the Bluetooth on in the background?
No, I'm on the phone. There ain't no Bluetooth.
How old are you?
Say what?
How old are you?
Probably 3 times older than you.
I'm 56. What about you?
Well, I ain't gonna be that old, no, but I'm a lot older than you.
Are you 56?
I'm much older than 56, sir.
750. How old are you, man?
I'm not telling you my age. I said
Are
I'm
you over
older than
18?
56. Yes.
You sound like
Well, I
seasoned.
can't help. I'm blessed.
Me too. What's your God's name?
It doesn't matter to you. I know that.
Brother, if you want to have a conversation, you're going to have to tell me your God's name or get down.
It don't matter to me. Yeah, I thought.
I mean, he said it don't matter what I'm supposed to do. You don't want to talk to me. You want to just talk. So get down. Tap the screen, everyone. Tap the screen. Put my God voice on. Everyone, this is the Lord your God speaking. Tap the screen to 150K or face hellfire. Yeah. Let me see where we at. My goal. Like, okay, man. Come on, man. Look, we can go on, knock the little gift goals out, put that shit in the back. You know what I'm saying? Send the little finger heart things. I need one more hat to fill that up. And I need you to send the finger hearts. And we're going to tap the screen. We're going to do a power tap. There's a snake in my bitch. Barway. I like that. I am the Lord your God. Do not have any other gods before me. Yeah. That way you ain't got shit on me.
1 second, let me pause the World Cup. I'm watching the Portugal game.
Yeah, pause that shit, little nigga.
Yo, watch it. All right. So I want to hear you. I want to hear your perspective first. What do you not think is real about God?
What's your mom's number?
I don't know. She passed away a while ago.
Damn.
Yeah. That's good. It's good. No, but I do want to hear, like, what is your argument for that God is not real?
Well, it's case by case. What's your God's? And I need to know your God so I can tell you if it's real.
I'm Christian Catholic.
Your God's name is Yahweh.
No.
Yahweh is not real.
Jesus Christ the King.
Jesus Christ comes after Yahweh.
Jesus Christ the King. And then it's just God.
You understand? Do you understand that there is an external history that is not found in the Bible? You know that, right? So when we look at the historical record for these gods in the Bible, Yahweh comes first. Jesus comes later. I would have loved to. Smart man. Yeah. Christian Catholic in 2026? Wow. I'd rather be a fucking Mormon, right? Of course not. Because Mormons hate black people. I'd rather be a fucking Muslim, right? Of course not. Because those are PDFs. And I don't want to turn into a BOMB. Rather be a Hebrew Israelite, right? Of course not. Because they're cosplaying as people who have a sick ass book, amen. Now, let's go back to Barway. Let's tap the screen, everyone. To 150K. We are at 130. Tap the screen. The Lord your God commands you. The Lord your God commands you to tap the screen to 150. 50K.
My bad, I don't know what just happened.
You ran from me.
Oh, it was like showing me a black screen and then I was talking. I don't even know.
Barway doesn't give. I'm not a forgiveful messenger of Ushmush. I'm not a forgivable. You gotta repent. Repent for your sins. Repent to my God, Ushmush, for your sins, or I will curse you in the name of Ushmush. Forgiving, my bad.
And I will forgive you in the name of Jesus Christ.
Cool. Yahweh is made up, though.
Do you have like any reasoning as to why you think that?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a long list of deities of old that we reduce to mythology, and I'm simply saying that there's no symmetry breaker between Yahweh and the rest of them. You know, the exact same standard that we apply to all of the other deities that we claim are not real, I'm applying that same standard to Yahweh.
Okay.
Odin, Thor, Freya, Tyr, Enlil, Anki, Tiamat, Marduk, Osiris, Isis, Vishnu, Asclepius, Jupiter, Dionysus.
All right. So I have I have 4 arguments for this.
No. Wait a minute. You can't give 4 arguments for the existence of a deity from Midian. It's already been disproven, sir.
Well, to me, I'm.
Is it going blank on your side? Because it ain't going blank on my side, brother. Well, let's go back to Barway. Tap the screen, everyone. The Lord your God commands you. We are almost at 150,000 likes on the live stream. Let's try to get there immediately. Before I start forcing you to drink water, you don't fucking want that, bruv. This fucking girl, bro. Let's do the little hand heart thingies if you can. Open your wallets and purses and the things of that nature. Put a little finger heart in there for your boy. I appreciate you. Over on YouTube, how are you guys doing? Barway loves you because I'm the Lord your God. Prophesied to you in the book of Ushmushian, verse 2. Verse 2 says that I have sent a prophet among you, dark and handsome, to reveal my message to you from the angel Jibril. That's me. Barway, no relation. I've been told that I have an evil laugh, but evil is subjective. See that? Bartholomew is so there's 3 parts, right? There's Barway, there's Barway, and then there's Bartholomew, and then there's Ushmush. It's a fucking trinity, right? Bartholomew is God made flesh, which is me. And then Barway would be the spirit of God, which is also me. And then Ushmush would be the Father God, which is also, which is not me, but he's part of me because, I'm an extension of him. It's a triune. It's a triune God. I like this game. Yeah. Catch the holy Barway. Pause. Chill, relax. He's a maniac on the floor. Baby bottles full of Lee. Come on, y'all, tap the screen, man. Let's do it. We almost there. If you want the conversation to keep going, gotta tap the screen. Shut it live. Get your heart me's if you ain't got your heart me's. And help with the gift goal, little nigga. Yeah. Because America runs on capitalism and not Duncan. Amen. All right now. All right now. You're too near me. Wait. You're too near me not to hear me. Amen. Amen. All right now. Yeah, so basically I'm simply saying that Your God is not real. Yours, specific to you. Everyone's God is made up. It's either a mythological creature created by someone else or another group of people that you worship either due to colonialism or you find the culture interesting, or it's a gap, the God of the gaps, in ignorance, a lack of understanding, a lack of knowledge, or a label you give to things that are not God. It's one of the three. And I need a little information from you to figure out which one you are worshiping. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Yeah. So during the time of okay then, petty. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. During the time of antiquity, humans created mythology to remember themselves, to anthropomorphize nature, or to explain the unexplainable things that were happening around them. As time progressed, those explanations were no longer needed because we had a better explanation, or we had a scientific or a natural understanding of things. For example, in many different cultures, they have a deity that produces rain and sunshine and thunder and fire and all that stuff. We know where all of that comes from now. So there's no need to ascribe these things to a deity when we know where they come from naturally. Because deities would be supernatural. That's not a natural. Well, it's natural for humans to make them up, but their characteristics and their traits are not natural, right? There's no mind or no man or no woman in the sky creating thunder and rain and shit. That's not true. Not true at all. So, yeah. Exactly. You are what you're told. Correct. Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ. If you're over on YouTube and you're new, feel free to subscribe. We've been going crazy over there. So I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the support. Leave a thumbs up too over there, like on the live near the title of the video. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't hit it already, we're almost at 150,000 fucking taps. Mm-hmm. I guess I've kicked all the asses I was gonna kick for today. There's nothing left. But 118. Are you going live today, Dugal? Cool. Cool beans. Well, I'll give them about like 124, 125 ish. If I don't get anyone, then I'll get down. I'll get down and clip videos and post some more videos on YouTube. I'm going live right now because imagine it's out of my pocket. You gonna go live right now? Like, just, well, I mean, if you go live, I'll get down. You got like, he said 3 Eastern, so that's like 2 hours. Yeah. Man, your ass ain't lying. Cap, I'm calling your bluff. Yeah. Jesus never said anybody but people who can't believe in themselves. But people. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is true. Hey, it's the nature of the beast. Thank y'all for tapping the live. Keep it going. Yeah. Dude, I need to go into every culture and find the words that they would have used to refer to their specific deity. Turn the Bluetooth off. And just talk through your phone.
My Bluetooth isn't on.
How old are you?
55. How old are you?
Oh shit. What? You 1 year younger than me, brother.
Really?
I'm 56, nigga.
Well, so I just wanted to talk to you about your theory that
It's
God's
not a theory.
real. Well, that's your opinion, but
Do you believe in God?
If you really didn't believe in God, you wouldn't feel the need to be up here trying to disprove his existence. So that's proof in itself right there.
I gotta do this part because so many black people believe in a white man in the sky. So I have to do this.
No, that has nothing to color has nothing to do with it.
Color has everything to do with it because
No, it
God is
doesn't.
white.
Has no white. It has nothing to do with it. God, Jesus was not born in Europe. He was born in the
Jesus
Middle
wasn't a
East.
real person. What is your
Yeah,
God's
he
name?
is a real. That's a scientific fact.
What is your God's name?
That is a scientific fact that you
Sir.
cannot disprove. That comes out on the History Channel, and it's just a fact. So, you right there, what you just said is a lie.
What is your God's name?
You can say it because you know exactly who it is.
Yahweh?
Jehovah, you already know that.
Jehovah! I am the Lord your God. Do not have any other gods before me. Right.
Well, at least you tried.
So Yahweh is a if you look up the
way, the only way.
Please don't cut me
Yahweh.
off.
Not your way, not my way, Yahweh.
Can I talk now, or you gonna keep cutting me off? I'll just drop
No,
you.
you cut me off earlier with your nonsense.
I'm the host. I can do what the fuck I
I
want.
just
This is
paid
my
you back.
shit.
I can do what the fuck I want too, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can, but not up
Yeah,
here.
I can. So shut the fuck up.
Yahweh is a tribal myth from the southern Levant. The earliest known mention of Yahweh comes from the Solub Egyptian
Your
inscription.
opinion.
Not my opinion, sir.
Your opinion.
What's your wife's name? What's her name and phone number? Let me get that.
What's yours? You don't have one, or I mean, what's your boyfriend's?
What's your wife's name and number, brother?
What's your boyfriend's?
You want you?
You're a queer.
Man, what's your wife's name and number, brother?
He doesn't talk to queers. So
what's your wife's
it'd be
name and number?
worthless. It'd be worthless to see. This is what you do. That you just try to antagonize people because you have no other logic. You have no argument. You have nothing else.
Type shit.
That's why you're 50. What you said, 56. You're a year older than me. 56 on TikTok, trying to scrape a living. I'm retired from the railroad. That's what pisses you off.
I'm retired
I've
too,
done
though.
something with my life. Retired from what?
I'm 56. I'm retired too.
Okay, from where? From where?
From working, period, brother.
Horse shit. I'm retired from BNSF Railway, and I own a barbershop. I'm not a worthless sack of shit like you. You know.
I'll let my therapist know.
Yeah, you should do that. Your therapist probably needs therapy after talking to you.
They might do because
they might do.
have a lot
That's a
to
good
say.
one. They might do. Really good grammar. Well, you have a good day. And remember, Yahweh, his way, not your way or my way. Yahweh.
Cool. And I'm ready to get down now. Ready to get down. So that's what I'll do. Well, this has been this has been a disturbing morning, evening, afternoon. Yeah. Had to pray for you niggas. But all right, 5 more minutes. If they don't come in this bitch by 1:30, I'm gonna get down. But while we wait, listen. So I'm working on the bibliography for the Discord. So I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat so y'all can join it. I sent. I'm gonna put it together. I just need y'all to go over there and join the Discord. I'm gonna put it in the chat on YouTube too. Go join that Discord so we can put like a spreadsheet or some type of like a list for all the like good books and stuff to read about all this shit. We're gonna put it in there. Copy that link. That's the link to the Discord. Copy it, and yeah, we're gonna all get in there and just do the shit.
Hello.
How old are you?
41.
I'm 56. You're a little bit younger than me.
Yeah, quite a bit.
You believe in God?
You know what? Watching your lives, you're making me question it. Yeah. Because I had to think to myself, what am I calling God?
Yeah.
Is it the energy? Yeah. Like, and then I think people are getting it confused because people back in the day, they named things. It was like, oh, look, that's a dog, that's a cat. And then, you know what I'm saying? So the energy that they observed, because maybe it was greater than themselves, they called it God. But even then, nowadays, what is our definition of God? Because it's been so muddled and scattered through history that what really is the definition of God? I sure did say energy last time. That's what I said. Y'all like that got me thinking. Like,
yeah. So I would just say it's a cultural term. It goes back. When you trace it back, it comes from a specific group of people who used it a specific way, and you have to see, okay, well, when did it start to change, and who changed it? They didn't change it. They still use it the way it's supposed to be used. Christians are the ones that changed it, and I'm simply saying it is not what the Christians said it is. It's what
those people said it was exactly. Because it's like, okay, well, that's what I'm saying. Like I speak for them where it's like, okay, they're getting the energy confused with God. But it's just energy. I feel y'all. I've been contemplating. I was thinking about it. And I'm gonna continue on my thoughts. Ariel, don't eat me up too much, okay, girl? My bad. I know your name. I see you. Y'all was chewing me up. Because what is God? Like, what is that? Talking about well, good. That's funny. Am I on this live by myself? Yes. Like, because I was like, what are y'all talking about? Yes, Ariel. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, this doesn't make any sense. But then I had to really I do believe in Akashic records and I do still believe in like a metaphysical, but it's not a matter of higher powers. It's just we're all existing. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still like trying to like figure it out. But higher consciousness, universal consciousness, I do believe is a thing because where do these things collect? I don't know if I'm an atheist or not. I don't know. That's the part because I did grow up in a Christian household. So, all right, like I did like okay, so when I was like getting into my like awakening, there was a part of me, the cognitive dissonance, and I used to call it the Jesus demon. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're like, no, this doesn't make sense. And then another part of you be like, yeah, you're gonna go to hell. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? So you had to like cancel that out in order to get to another level of consciousness. So I don't know. I might be. I think I should be.
Where's he at? Getting bodied by a single nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, Jet Beauty. You're right.
What?
Or just an atheist. You're right. Like maybe that's what it is. Because it doesn't make sense. Why would there be a God? Because why would there be something that you can pinpoint as such a thing? It would have had to be created for you to be able to pinpoint it.
Man, what you talking about up here?
I'm talking to the comments because you ducked off on me.
Yeah. It's Hey Petty, what Petty is? Petty. This is what I think it is.
Yeah, Capricorn, you right.
Girl, stop talking to them. They ain't talking about nothing.
They talking about a lie because you weren't talking. So,
So is energy still your God or no?
energy can't be a god.
See that, Petty? Yeah, Bartholomew done got him one of them bitches. Hold up.
Akashic records? Akashic, I said. Akashic, you funny. That's a mushroom. Hey,
Rip my little sticker up.
Shrooms will get you there now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I like this because it's like a spiritual growth here.
Oh, oh, she put it in there. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Hey, Petty. I fuck with you, gang. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. She put the Bartholomew Octavius in there. Bro, you are so funny for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, everybody, I finally got my copy of Petty's book. And so I'm going to try to read this bitch today. I'm going to get off and read this. Yeah, Petty, she put the Bartholomew in there, y'all. Look at that. Let me cover that up. She put the Bartholomew Octavius Rants in there, man. So that's what's up, Petty. Appreciate you. Yeah. You officially a friend. It's crazy. It's contingent. Yeah. But your energy is not God, man.
I agree.
Did you?
I didn't, but I do
I'm
now.
not talking to you, man.
Oh. You said man.
She put the shit in. That's a real nigga right there. I fuck with it. EP. She put the E. Yeah. Reparations. I ain't talking about no dollars. That's what I'm talking about, Petty. I appreciate you, Petty. Thank you. Thank you, Petty. Yeah, ma'am. God is a white man in the sky. So if you believe in God, it don't matter what you're referring to. That's what the word is used to call, to invoke. It's a verb used to invoke God. Gudon, the goods, the Gudon, the goods. And they are white men and women in the sky. Literally, like, type in the word God on Google and see what pops up. It's going to be the white dude with the white hair. That's him. Then type in Odin. Odin is the supreme all-father god in Norse mythology. That's who God is.
Their stuff. Mm-hmm.
With an eye patch and a beard. That's who y'all are worshiping. I don't give a fuck what you call it. This what it was used to invoke.
Invoke the spirit. Absolutely.
Of Odin.
Mm-hmm. So even if it works for you or it brought you some miracles, you're still invoking something. Like, that is not a thing. It's just it's just another form of energy, really, or whatever. I don't know. But because I feel like, when the collective believes one thing and comes together, it can like create change. But it's like when people call on Jesus and it transfers spirits and stuff like that. I think that's just based off of all the energy that other people put in it, because we have the energy. It's harvesting our energy.
Yeah, because, ma'am, if you're not a Viking, if you're not a descendant of those Vikings, talking about Valhalla and shit, you shouldn't be talking about you believe in no God. Because that's
ain't yours.
That's the Aesir, as they call them. Odin and Thor and Freya. I don't know about you, but if you look up Odin, Thor, and Freya, those are white people. Those are the gods, or the Gudon, or the goods. Not us.
So a question, what do you feel about the netter though? Like,
Well,
is that ours?
That is what the ancient African black people used to refer to their spiritual beings as. And so that is mutually exclusive to them. And I don't want anyone else calling what they're worshiping the nature, because that is mutually exclusive to who? Those ancient African black Egyptians. Yes. You see what I'm saying? It's all mutually exclusive. I don't want us to be calling because the Greek word is theoi or theos. But when they were talking about theos, they were referring to Zeus, because it's cultural. They were not talking about El and Yah. They were talking about Zeus. When the Romans were talking about Deus, they was talking about Jupiter, Asclepius, Mithras. Go look up who, man. Look, y'all don't see.
That's why they attack the libraries first to like. That's what they always do. They attack our educational systems.
Let me see.
I'm getting
y'all think this shit a game? It's not a game. Mithras is the Deus. Apollo is the Deus. Jupiter, Asclepius, those are the Deus. Yahweh wasn't no Deus. It's cultural. Ain't no gods or deities in Africa. Deus. That's exclusive to the Latin, to the Romans.
So that's important. That's why it's important to like do your DNA or study like where you come from.
So you can know. Man, listen, I swear to God, y'all think this shit is like, they put this shit in y'all faces or in our faces. We just oblivious. Go and look up Jupiter, the Roman god Jupiter. Just type in Jupiter and try to forget that you typed in Jupiter and just scroll. This is fucking Jesus. This nigga looks more like Jesus than Jesus. Y'all ain't hearing me. This is fucking Jesus the Christ, the created creature. The Christ. Just type in Jupiter. It's fucking Jesus. You hearing me? This is me. Type in Jupiter on your laptop, man.
I have a question. I'm not close to my laptop, but I have a question. Like, so I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I'd be like sketchy about giving people my DNA, even though I do it when I go to the doctor's office. Like, what would you suggest is a good place to like put your, give them your DNA and figure out what's going on?
I mean, wait a minute. What? You said you don't.
Like a 23andMe. You know what 23andMe did? They sold everybody's DNA information. So
I ain't know nothing about that.
yeah, they sold the information because they kind of fell off. So they sold everybody's DNA information. So that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a suggestion that you have as to like a platform or something that we can use to submit our DNA and figure out where we're from? Have you done it?
I don't have one outside of all of the major ones that you would use. I don't really.
Okay.
I would say do multiple. If you skeptical about one, use a different one and see what happens. Some shit I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't want them to find out who I really am.
I mean, they already know, man. You're not a rogue agent 007, right?
Not at this point.
They can come get you right. They can come get you right now, man. If they wanted to. You can't hide. But yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Anytime. I'll be here all week, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna come check you now.
Yeah, we might have to read your book, Petty, on the interwebs right now. Later.
Okay, so I'm gonna get off now. How do I get off?
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
I got you. Stay strong out here in this world. Dangerous.
I will.
Oh shit, my bad. Well, let me know what you think, War. I will. Bar can get you off. Yo. Come on, Breeze. You can't talk like that. Y'all copy that link over on the YouTube channel, man. Go join the Discord. We're gonna work on the bibliography and put it in there. Over on Twitch. I'm sorry. Over on TikTok. If you did miss the link, I'll try to copy it and paste it again in there. Give me a second. Put it in the chat. Go join the Discord. It's not up yet. I mean, the bibliography is not there yet. I'm working on it. We're gonna put it in there so you can have like a long list of books that you can read. I'll try to have where you can get them from for the low, or some of them. I think if it's one that I think you should get the physical copy or just read it one time, we do that. I put it in the chat. I can't pin it though, so try to copy that comment I put in the chat if you can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah. How old are you?
69 coming August.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in myself. And I believe that, I know it's myself. I'm actually doing more research because I feel as if I've been here maybe 2 or 3 times. And if it's 2 times, I have to find out what the third part of that is. But I'm here now and I'm still experiencing all this. I don't believe in Christianity. I think it's crap. It's a big deception. It's a way of controlling. Or anything to do with what you call God. Because whenever you mention the word God, it presents an image, as you were saying. And I don't have an image. The only image I have is myself. I don't know if the Africans believe in themselves like that, but I'm not saying I'm controlling anyone's reality. I just want to control my reality and understand myself. After that, I don't have that mindset like how the colonizers have where they want to control everything.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, but it's very complex in one sense, but it's all right. I'm living through it, and I love how you talk with this
Type shit. Type
yeah,
shit.
yeah, man. It's so cool.
Okay, I'm sick, but can you let my friend join?
Go ahead.
Ma'am, how old are you, ma'am?
I'm 18. I'm just sick.
Okay, what do you want?
Wait, let my friend join.
What you think this is a meet and greet for 18-year-olds, ma'am?
No. Okay, so your thing says your God is not real.
Ma'am, get down.
No, wait, stop playing with me. Stop.
Get down, ma'am.
Get down.
This is a grown-up conversation. Go in there and put you some dino nuggets in the microwave.
I am a grown up. Thank you.
No, you're not. Go.
Yes,
Goodbye.
I am. Thank you.
Get down.
Wait, let my friend join.
No.
Unbelievable. You know, I guess they want it. I mean, I have a 9-year-old and he thinks he's a big man. I let him be, but he's always getting correction. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I just think that this God image has everybody in that image, and they paint this Yahweh. They paint it. It's how can you look at something that's outside of you? You know, you see the information over the past transatlantic slave, how people has been going down on their knees, their bloody knees, and they never heard a word, and they never got help in the worst time of anyone's existence.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Ma'am, how old are you, ma'am?
18.
Ma'am, get down.
No, I'm actually I want to actually know what we're talking about.
Just listen, but you're not included in this conversation because your
Ma'am,
age.
You can listen, but get down.
Okay.
Yeah, just listen and get down. Sharp edge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that, after I don't understand why people don't have enough proof after 400 or 500 years of being suppressed that we never had an answer from that entity called God.
Yeah.
Furthermore, I look at it in a way that their God is a destructive God, because if you look up in the Bible, there's many things that's showing how their God had a tantrum in Genesis when Eve was trying to get the knowledge. He said, we don't want them to get the knowledge because they're going to be like us. So obviously, that's showing you deception right there. Why we can't be like everybody else? Why they got to be somebody over us? So I think Christians are having a really hard time getting out of Christianity. But if they look at it logically, it's gonna be all right. I prefer to. I won't say hell because it's like, but stay in hell from my conversation of knowing what it is, more than to stay in a place like this. I mean, it's nice here, but when you want to go and do your own thing in your own land, and you can't even do that because a couple months later, when they find out that you're doing well without them, they come and they cause problems and they cause deceptions and they put in their religion, and it mess with your mental because now you're putting your projections outwardly when you should really be looking inwardly. But I'm gonna digress now because I don't want to get off of the information that you're trying to present. Yeah, man. I hope somebody else come up.
Thank you, Sharpen. Or Sharp.
You respect, yeah, man.
Well, all right. That might be time to get down. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna do something different tomorrow, probably. I don't know. Yeah, it's been 4 hours, so we did good. YouTube, I appreciate y'all. Black Atheists, hit the like, subscribe, join the Discord. I'm working on the bibliography thing with all the books y'all